Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa! We got the crew here today. Before we get started with all the festivities, Kenyon, we got to address something that happened in Monday's episode.
What happened?
The N-word counter. He's the one.
Oh.
Yeah, mine had nothing to do with nothing. Well, we weren't even talking about nothing. Rashad held ugly dude up, and I commented on ugly dude, and before we even got started talking, right? But with that said, hold on.
Okay, hold up.
Oh, yeah, no, I ain't gonna be saying I owe y'all nothing. What's this?
Put it in the pot. Can you already submit his $100 in the pot?
Because it ain't gonna happen
Man,
no more.
here's a word.
So that's it. That's all y'all getting out of me, Jack.
Man, we're gonna keep the show going. I can't just keep coming out of the pot.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There won't be no show, so we gotta wait till the end of the week.
Yeah, see, mine, I don't plan on doing it a lot, so therefore
I need that direct deposit to hit first, and I need about 4 days just to get acclimated with it.
Let's go to the end of the year if we can, guys.
No interest, please.
My stash away, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you had to come. Yeah, it's gonna be before that, but no, that's my donations to the.
What is it at right now?
Oh, y'all, who? You at Rashad at 13. Rashad at 13.
Kenyon 1, Nate 6, Rashad 13, Brandon 0, and Josiah 5.
My five don't count because they were in
how
French.
much is that?
Kenyon, you said specifically only English. Nick did bait me though. He asked me how to say it in French, so being
But you said it.
the good host that I am.
Yeah.
I know, but
Let me hear it again.
it was educated. It was educated.
I wasn't here. Let me hear it.
Dude, we had
Sacre bleu.
3,500 already.
Sacre bleu.
3,500, bruh.
If we have a show where we don't say it though, we should take 3,500 off.
No.
3,500.
No, ain't nobody subtracting nothing, Jack.
In 2 episodes.
2 episodes. Yeah, y'all bad nothing.
Well, at least we can.
I know Chad loving us.
Yeah.
At least we are consistent. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. What's up, Gil?
What
Good. Okay. On this side of the couch today, a little too close to Gil with that club, we got Cemetery Larry. Rashad McCants back here with us. Okay.
He turned the volume up.
You got the season 3 hat, the socks. All right, I didn't get all that. You got the socks. Okay.
Yeah, we got them at we went to Nobu the other night.
Out here balling.
My memory serves me correctly.
And we got the man of his word, Kenyon Martin, back in the building.
I'll be waiting for the doom like
We working on the other sound effects.
Backboard shatter or something.
You got to come over some. I was going to do the little pixie dust. I said, give Gil some pixie dust.
And as a reminder for all the fans out there, we have 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version and a mobile vertical version. Dang, am I here messing up already? That $500 is really straining my brain.
I know your wife pissed.
That's Christmas money. Kids can't get no gifts, but we do have our mobile vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support your favorite show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. After not getting an extension from the Heat this offseason, Jimmy Butler is betting on himself, but how much longer will he be playing in South Beach? The Warriors are expecting big things from Jonathan Kuminga in the final year of his rookie deal, but how effective will Kuminga be playing the 3 for the Dubs this season? And Lonzo Ball makes his return to the court after missing the last 2.5 seasons with a knee injury. How much should we expect from the former number 2 overall pick this season? Good to see you out there, Lonzo. Shout out Big Baller Brand. But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Go ahead, download the app, use promo code GIL, and you get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. And you already know Underdog got you covered with new specials every day in October. So make sure you head over to the Underdog Fantasy app. And again, use promo code GIL. And everybody in the chat and the comments that clowns me for saying Underdog Fantasy too much, they pay my family, all right? They keep my kids clothed. So I'm going to show them love and support till the wheels fall off. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every single show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, and we use it on this program, $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, and we use that video on this program, $100 bonus to your account. We also have fans here, but we're not breaking bread with y'all. We just appreciate y'all pulling up. We got snacks for y'all. We got Gil got some special donuts for y'all if y'all want to go ahead and get those. He got them himself. The powdered donuts for y'all and all that good stuff. But we do this show live.
I paid him mine.
4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. If you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast.
Hey, you know what's funny? He didn't hear the donut story.
You don't play those games.
He ate the donuts today.
But no, Kenyon would have probably gave me money to go get the donuts.
We probably kicked your ass and found out that you.
No, but what, like?
donuts.
Okay, so when I was a rookie,
Okay.
Chris Mills used to make me drive at least 20 minutes the opposite way to his favorite donut shop, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't his favorite because he didn't eat donuts. But he made me go the opposite way of practice to get donuts, and I had to pay, and they didn't pay me back. So at some point, I decided I'm gonna lick the donuts. So I licked all the donuts, right, and then put baby powder as a replacement. And then, they ate it, and then I caught ass with it. It was at this point, it was a team effort. it was a team effort. And yeah.
That's why they said something about the donuts.
So
Like, everyone knows donuts.
did you tell him you licked them?
No, just said that.
Just the powder, just the baby powder was enough.
Yeah, just baby powder all on them.
So this may be a lot of those people's first time knowing that happened, and they might have to give you a retro.
Well, no, they knew it happened
Okay.
because it was a team ass whooping. That's what it was. I mean, they didn't know I licked the ones before that too.
Before that?
Yeah. I know one thing. Y'all know one thing. I didn't buy no more donuts.
Yeah, I bet you.
And anytime there was donuts in there, which rook bought the donuts?
Which one? Gilbert.
Yeah. See,
This
horrible.
But think about the vets, man. I wasn't making money, man. I was broke, and then I lost it all. I won my first Toronto. Won my first chunk game. Had about 400. So I'm bragging.
Yeah.
So they decided they wanted to throw a party, and I had to buy the pizza.
300.
$350.
Off top. $50 left.
$350.
$50 left.
There was no party. There was no party. I just wasted all the.
They bought the pizza.
Yeah, I slammed all that on their doors.
Yo.
You deal with security.
You was bold.
Yo, 15 years, man, I've never dealt with seeing anything of the sort.
Bold as hell.
Because y'all was mature.
No. We had rookies, we had stuff, but it just...
They were just not bold enough to do no shit
You had
like that.
Richard Jefferson. Unfortunately, you had hands.
Yeah.
So you was going to put them on him.
Yeah, he didn't, because we came in, we was winning when he got, so yeah, he didn't have time for it, to be honest with you. Because his rookie year, we made it to the finals.
Oh, yeah. Y'all was playing basketball.
Yeah. Right. His rookie year, we made it to the finals, so it's like, right? It's like, hey, we hooping out here, bro. We ain't got time for these shenanigans.
yeah.
Oh, I used to be on the bench calling, this is the Bad News Bears down here. Oh, yeah, I used to call them the Bad News Bears. Practice started at 11. They come in at 11:45, 12:05. Yeah, it was...
You had
Before it was structure in the league.
No, it was so, listen, it was so bad. Like, I don't know what the NBA is about. This is my first year. It was so bad, practice was so bad that, was that Doug Collins? No, not Doug Collins, but...
Donnie Nelson?
Now, who was our first coach? Cowens.
Oh, Dave Cowan,
Dave Cowens got fired. Then we had Brian Winters took over,
the legend.
right? Brian Winters took over, and he decided there's no more practice. There's no more practice. So as a rookie, there was no more practice after All-Star break. So game on Wednesday, and we don't play again on Sunday. Friday, you know where I'm at. Sunset.
Straight to Sunset. In the Escalade.
Drove all the way to Sunset with the blue Escalade.
No practice.
Go to the car wash, get the little bugs off of it. Go up and down about 3-4 times. Drive on back. I don't know why I was doing that. Just to think about it now, like damn.
That was the thing to do in those days.
I know, but the fact that I was just driving 3 to 4 hours to show off the Escalade.
He driving, it ain't like he live here.
But
No, it's a big difference.
There's a big
Man, that's a
difference.
huge difference.
Sunset was cracking.
On your off day, you drive 4 hours.
You do the loop, then you come back down.
Just to do the loop
Just
3
to
times,
do
and
the
then
loop
get
3.
back on the highway to drive back north.
Stop at
This
Mel's
boy is
Diner.
Crazy.
I didn't even now I'm thinking about that was a dumb.
Yes, certified. Anything, boy, yeah.
Right back on the
Anything to show off the blue Escalade.
Hey, it wasn't dumb then.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
With the flyest thing you could do.
If you
You're
said
like,
it to
man,
somebody
I can't
would
wait
have
to
said,
go
you
back.
doing? You about to do what?
Yeah, I'm about to go to Sunset real quick.
I'll say that like, yo, hey, I'm coming down there. Hey, I'll be there
I'm
by
on my
11.
way, yeah. I'm about to make an appearance. What's up? Y'all about to see me today?
Pick all my boys up.
Yeah, roll through.
2002, like,
Yeah, you know what year it was, man.
It was not
Drive slow past
We didn't
the
have Gatling. I had
Dublin.
arenas on the side. You know,
TVs in that motherfucker. We loud. Turn it up. Turn it up.
yeah, well, I had-
Those were the Jay-Z days, though. Bubbly,
I had
Dublin.
Escalade too, and I
Jay-Z.
took the emblem.
but
Jada Kiss.
I'm gonna say
Bubbling in Dublin.
Escalades off my truck had Yellow Boy on the side. Like, oh yeah, it was all
You just didn't have to drive long. I was driving.
You was driving to go. Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
You're a wild
The fact
man.
that you licked the donuts too is crazy.
Yeah, that was normal behavior.
You're a donut
Yeah.
licker, good. We're going to start this show off with an interesting question.
Cause that could have hold on, but that could have went so you could have did so much worse to them donuts. I'm glad you just licked them.
Yeah.
Right?
But just licking them, it's just.
It's bad. It's bad enough. It's bad enough.
Van Wilder.
Nobody wants to eat the donuts no more. They watched you eat the donuts, and we always like,
But I said that Kenyon would have paid the rookie, though, to go get it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
He would have paid the rookie to go get it. My vet, no, I was.
Because the thing about me as a rookie,
Late.
so the difference is, for one, I didn't go get donuts unless I really wanted to.
He's the number 1 pick. You did.
But you wasn't gonna make me. That's the thing. No. But I let it be known from the day one.
I did too.
You're not gonna make me.
we all did. We all tried to make it known, like, I ain't on this. I ain't about to do this.
See, that's the thing. See, that's the difference between, and the fight came with it.
Oh yeah, see.
Right?
No, the fight came with it. It just wasn't me.
You ain't gonna make me for one. If I do it, it'll be on my own accord. Ain't no kicking balls in stands. Rook, go get them. None of that
They did
shit.
all
going
that.
on.
They did all that.
See,
every
well,
time.
we would have been in that. We would have been one at a time at half court. Let's go.
One at a time.
One at a time. Line them up. Right?
They was gonna jump me.
That's what it would have had to be.
Over with Candy and
You wasn't go
fucking
to
KG, they was gonna
It
jump
wasn't gonna
me.
happen, bro. I'm number 1 pick or not. I don't. What pick I would have been? You ain't kicking the ball in the stands saying Kenyon go get it.
Yeah, I just wouldn't do that anyway.
Man, you better get.
That's
Man,
why
we coming
being a
from the
big
shoulders where I'm from, bro.
What? Because they looking at us like, you better go get that
Guards
ball out
got
the hands. You better go get that ball.
I remember when they kicked the ball like I get it. I'm
And they trying to make.
I'm
it
the
to
31 pick.
Then they trying to make it to the
upper room.
Yeah.
I remember they kicked the ball. Jay Rich, go get it.
What you mean?
He's a starter. No. Nah, Rook. Rook, you ain't going to get that. No, he's not doing that. He is the 5th pick in the NBA draft, and he makes more than you. So he's not doing none of that, right? I'll go get it. $100.
$100.
Oh, that cost the ass whooping, I can tell you that. That's no $100.
Like I said, I used to help the equipment people with the bags when we get to the road.
we had to
shoot
do that.
around, and we didn't have to. I did it because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, we had to do that.
We had to.
See,
Make sure you get all the bags.
And we wasn't winning.
And I had to bring the TV and the Xbox every time. Extra shit.
Rook, help the equipment. I don't get paid to help
I can do. I did it on my own.
Get the shoes,
I even
Rook.
did it. It wasn't just my rookie year. If I see they was trying, hey, man, need some help with that, bro. I grab it. Even if I'm in year after I signed, I'm just not. But
Yeah,
nah.
they already was scared of you at that point. It was just like, let
Imagine-
Kenny help. If you want to help, let him help.
Imagine helping take the stuff off the plane.
Off the plane, yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, but I'm from the West Coast. So I don't know nothing about snow.
Oh yeah, so they gonna do it.
Yeah, so I'm coming off the plane with shorts, sandals, and the shirt. And they saying help.
You must help.
Or you ain't gonna play.
You must
I don't
help.
play anyway.
Come on, man.
I'm glad I wasn't on none of them teams. It was a whole lot of turmoil, dog.
Oh no, it was.
Like we wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been nobody to play no games. We all would have been suspended.
Everybody ain't really on no winning spirit.
Yeah, we
anyway.
would-
Everybody
right,
already on some losing
man,
shit,
we
like
would-
whatever. And you
would've-
telling me what?
Man, listen, you think you got in trouble?
Oh no, it was fighting.
No, I'm not.
Just
What you
was
not? What
losing.
you not?
I was just losing.
Losing the fight, man.
See, that's
They jumping
that's
me.
the
They
difference.
jumping. 2 7-foot.
Danny Forrest and Chris Mills.
No, listen. No,
Mark Jackson.
All right, man. All
Somebody
right.
going to jail. Right.
That was me.
And probably it was going to
Back up.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yes. Absolutely. Hey,
Hey, listen, motherfucker.
then, 22-year-old, absolutely, without a question about it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Then I might hit. Then if you do, I might sneak up behind and hit you with something. Dog.
It was the funnest time of my life. I ain't even gonna lie.
Right in your head with your locker.
I'm here in the back of my head, like,
Hey, you facing your locker? You facing your locker or something? I'm ding.
This rookie don't want to listen. Look, he don't want to listen. And you be like, oh, this a test?
Yeah,
They
I
just
was-
testing us.
I ain't gonna lie. When you not playing, Kenyon, like, so you played. When you not
Played my
playing,
rookie year. Yeah.
I went to practice for this.
I know you did. I know you live for it.
Like,
Because that's the person that you live for.
Hey, ho, what's happening?
Yeah.
all that. All
Yeah, y'all lost by 30 today, like last night.
talking
I'm with you.
crazy.
30.
I can see you doing it. Absolutely, 1,000.
Y'all done lost the last 8.
Y'all, that's
What y'all practicing
y'all,
for?
What y'all doing in here? Yeah. You need to change
Yo,
the
what
game.
What y'all practicing for?
Boy.
Same thing gonna happen tomorrow. I might as well just stay home.
Yeah.
Got killed by 30. Goddamn.
I deserved all of that. I ain't gonna lie. I deserved it. Like, you know, like some people like, I ain't deserved it.
know
I
you earned
deserved it. I
know you
earned it.
I believe without a doubt that you earned every ass whooping that you got while you earned every one of them.
You know what?
Somebody got
I believe it,
man.
You know what,
Somebody
Donald
gotta
Foyle?
do it.
Very nice guy, right?
Absolutely.
You know I was that bad when he cussed me out.
Yeah.
Boy, he don't play that shit either.
Donald Foyle was nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
Cross
nice.
that line. No cross that line.
When you get him cussing, you know you're fucking up.
Yeah.
I had to look at myself like,
Maybe I'm the problem.
You're right. You're right. It's me.
it's me. It ain't them.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. You see most of us on the couch rocking that Season 3 merch, and I know all the fans in the chat been asking about when that official Gil Season 3 merch is dropping. Well, we have some heat for you coming soon. Let's take a look at a few samples of the product. Brandon Tough Crowd and Underdog Fancy did their thing. Look at the
Somebody
hat.
took that picture from my
And why they keep
iPhone.
showing? And they keep showing it.
took that
They keep showing it first. It's like you keep showing that picture. Like
And that T-shirt look used.
purple and gold.
somebody was laying there.
Hold on, go back. Hey, look at the neck on that T-shirt,
Somebody just
dog.
took it out.
somebody
washed
wore it,
it.
right?
All right,
Somebody took it
man.
out to wash it, like
Y'all
just
gonna
laying
make
down.
Mr. B come through
Please
here.
go back to the first
Motherfucker
picture,
took that
man.
picture laying down.
Listen, we here to support the show, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Look at that damn
What are
T-shirt,
those
man.
shorts doing in the picture?
That's what I said. They ain't even the full day.
Man, they took that picture.
It's a teaser.
24 hours. That's a 24-hour picture.
Nah, somebody was like, you gotta take pictures. I got it.
I got you. Send it in. Send
Click,
it in.
okay, go ahead. I did my job. Like, damn.
It's a teaser of what's to come.
Hey, they get ready to go to the gym. They got the outfit laid. They got the Gil's outfit laid out.
Right there. Take that picture real
Take-
quick. Yeah. I'm about to kill him today.
He had it on and took it off. He had it on and took it off and just took thing and all
Take it
that.
off. Let me take it off real quick. You gotta take it off, put it on the bed. nigga.
Yeah. I heard you.
Nope.
I did.
I
Ninja.
will let you take it up with Mr.
Child.
Ninja. For sure, ninja.
No.
For sure.
No.
Oh, he said it.
Yes.
No.
We've kicked it off already.
No. No, he didn't.
You know
We will
they
send
get-
it to-
you
we will
know
send
they
it to
be having-
video review.
They be having timestamps.
No.
I'm like, wow.
No.
But that's why he put his head down. No,
Voice guy
no.
in there.
He said,
He's already cued it.
no.
Ninja.
He said he put his head.
Rashad did find a loophole that he will use.
Thank you
versus
very
that.
much.
But that Season 3 merch coming soon.
man.
All right, but let's get into it. So, before the Clippers preseason game against the Mavs Monday, head coach Ty Lue confirmed Kawhi Leonard will not play in the preseason as he continues to deal with knee inflammation. Leonard's status for the season opener against the Suns on October 23rd is still unknown, but according to reports, he has yet to participate in contact drills and instead has spent his practices strengthening his knee. So Kawhi played in 68 games this past season, his most since joining the Clippers, averaging 24.6 rebounds, 4 assists, while making second-team All-NBA, but missed the final 8 games of the regular season in 4 of the Clippers' 6 playoff games with that knee injury. So it's a new-look Clipper squad, PG gone. Kawhi, James Harden expected to run the show. Intuit Dome, lovely arena from what I've been told. How many games does Kawhi need to play for the Clippers to be in playoff contention?
I don't know, but The games is irrelevant at this point.
Right?
Like, what is it? Is it the same knee?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Right. I'm really concerned now, right? Like about his future
It was the knee,
in this game. So is it the same knee?
The knee that caused him to miss inflammation, as we talked about this past summer, he went to Team USA training camp.
Like before that, so that's the same knee from last year.
Yeah, he missed the last.
When the ACL, the one with the year before when he had to miss the playoff, so is that the ACL thing, or so what was that?
Let me double check.
Right?
I know it started off as thigh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'm trying to figure like what is really going on here. Like the games at this point, I don't give a fuck how many games he plays. It's irrelevant, to be honest.
How old is he? What, 32?
I think he's a little bit of 33, maybe.
Yeah, 33, 34.
33, yeah, he turns 34 now. He turned 33 in June.
I'm trying to figure out, is it one of those things where he should just miss a whole year?
He already did that.
Like,
what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
I'm
Right?
talking about again.
It's over if you do that. He just signed a 3-year deal. It's over. He got an extension for 3 years. Like it's. I'm really like it's beyond.
It's weird, right? It's just one of those weird things because
we didn't have injury.
It's being you're being babied as much as possible for your
same knee with the ACL,
right?
Yeah, that caused him to miss the season.
So you're missing like you have a protocol out of this world. So for you to still not be able to.
So let me ask you this. So is he still? Does he still do his own thing outside of the team, as far as his therapy, like all the stuff that he did before? Is it still that kind of a situation?
I talked to Dante.
Yeah.
And Don, I was asking about what's up with him last year. He said sometimes the problem with him is he works too much.
Yeah, I've heard that too. But it becomes a point where you got to look in the mirror like maybe I need to dial it back. But I'm not talking about that part of it. Like the basketball part, him doing his own thing, I ain't got no problem with that because he's obviously gotten better. He's first, second team, All-NBA all the time. So he knows his training. They know what to do in that aspect of it. I'm looking at the medical part.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. He probably just overdoing it so much that it ain't never really healing. Right? You know what I mean? You play a game and then you go rehab after it. In the morning you rehab it and you do this and take shots. And your knee is not capable of doing that anymore. You're just not capable of putting the work you did before. You over here, used to putting in six hours outside of practice. You might not be able to do that anymore. You might have to do just practice, and then that's it.
Because you gotta. This is finna sound from someone who dealt with major knee injuries, right? I had to pick and choose what I worked on, right?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't go out there and do a full workout, like for hours on the time, like 2 or 3 times a day. I just couldn't do it. Like my knee, it wouldn't allow it.
Yeah.
So he's in this situation, like you're saying. So, got to pick and choose what you're working on right now.
Yeah.
And at this point, I would think that you have enough in your bag, in your pack, like for you just to work on your shooting in certain aspects of your game still, without the wear and tear. Because it's concerning at this. It's really concerning.
He's like he might be one of those where you just got to lock him out of the gym for a minute and just straight.
He gonna find a gym though. Like if he want to work out, he gonna find a gym. So that's the thing.
That becomes a problem.
Right. That like he's gonna do that, but then it's detrimental though. Like now you working against yourself at this point. But I'm concerned about it. Like is it at that point where they need to really dial his minutes back? Should he be like? Is it?
Tell him be lazy. Tell him to do something that you're telling the rest of the world. Hey, you guys got to play hard. Be lazy. Just be lazy for a year or two so you can get stable. Like I don't think his knee is stabilizing. I don't know.
So missed the entire 21-22 season with the ACL injury. Came back the following season, 22-23, played 52 games. Came back this season, played 68. But like we said, missed the final 9 and then...
Yeah, I know that shit. Once it swell up, once the inflammation starts, you start swelling, like you can't keep getting it drained because you're just causing more trauma, right? It's...
Been there, done that, right?
You've
been sitting there, been there, done that.
I'm really playing it back, man, to where like... when I was with the Knicks, like I just knew it was over. When I was in the doctor's office crying, dog, because I just knew it was over. Like my knees, like doing warm up, I felt some pop we was warming up, and my knee automatically just swole up, and I don't swell. Like my knee just in real time. I'm sitting and I just feel it getting tight, and just swelling, and I'm like, man, it might be over, bruh. Like I'm really having these thoughts, like. Then I go get it drained, and then it start to feel better. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But still, that thought is looming.
But after you get it drained, how long does it feel better for? Like, how many good days you're able to put together versus just?
Oh yeah, no, it's you picking and choosing. Like, so Mike Wilson was good for me. Like Mike Wilson wouldn't let me practice. I'm out there getting ready. I'm warming up for practice. All that. I'm gonna let me what you doing today. I talked to me. Okay, I get it, but I need you tonight. Cool, but when you got a coach like that understand, that been there, I'm a vet at that time, but no, it's concerning about it. It's just reoccurring. It's just reoccurring.
So we asked the chat, are you concerned for Kawhi and the Clippers? 80% said yes, 20% said no. We have any Clipper fans in the building? Kawhi fans? No? Damn.
Man, no.
Damn,
because he's strong so the thing is, like, he's strong as an ox. Like, he's strong, but is he working on the right things to strengthen what he needs to? So my mind going all kind of places, because I, like you said, been there. Like, the work that I did to come back and play from 2 microfractures and have my patella repaired, like, had to put in some lot of, like, rehab hours.
Is it weird that he's not a very athletic dude, so he doesn't leap off the floor and jump and come back down for his knee to be stiff?
I think it's because he's not. I'll let you know, but I think he's not flexible. He's not flexible, so it's all. It's that. It's effective, but it's not fluid, right?
Then he's just chipping away.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. The more time I spent outside of the game, the more I started to really study our bodies. Like, everybody I work with, myself included, the experimentation it takes to find out what's really wrong with you and how do you heal yourself. Because you're looking at these trainers and you're looking at these doctors that are telling you what to do to get back, right? Then you don't get back. You go with the same plan they give you for the second time around. First one didn't even work. You don't acknowledge that their plan didn't work for you. You don't acknowledge it because you're under their thumb. Second time go around, it don't work for you again. Now you set back even more. I always said, when you talk about rehab, you have to rehab. You have to literally take the time beyond the time frame that they give you.
I'm gonna piggyback on that when you get there.
Right? You take enough time to actually go out there and feel like you don't have to second think landing and taking off and sprinting and explosive and thinking that you're gonna feel something. Once you get over that, that's when you know that take a year. That take a long time. It ain't no 8 months, 6 months, 6 weeks, especially with no ACL. He came back, played good, but then he got hurt again. So it wasn't like it was a reoccurring ACL. But the fact that he went down and then went and played the Olympics, the trainers are supposed to let him know, like, we can't do this if you want to be healthy coming in, 100%. Because a 70% Joel could still give us 35 and 10 in the playoffs like he did, but you 75%. Good, you rushed back. You gave us this courage thing we need for Philly. But the summer thing that you just did, and then now you don't want to play back-to-backs, that hurt everybody. It don't make sense. Because you could have took that time to heal, and you could be 100% ready for back-to-backs.
And you talk about that Team USA, obviously Kawhi, second team All-NBA, like I said, played the most games he played with the Clippers. Had issues in the season, had issues in playoffs, but he's coming in there, and we've heard conflicting reports about why he was, removed from the team, but he was there, right? So he wanted to be a part of it. So obviously he still thinks he's a full go, but how concerning now is it heading into the season that we're still dealing with the same stuff?
Should have never been there in the first place. Like, it shouldn't have even been a thought for him to make the team. Like, he wasn't healthy at the end of the season.
Do you think
he loved his country, though?
Do you think he was making the team, or do you think he was just there just to
that's all
put
it
his name
been.
in there?
That's all it should have been. Like, we know it shouldn't have never been that Kawhi is going to play. Should have just been, we selected Kawhi, but to what you were saying about he under their thumb and this, that, and the third, right? My first microfracture surgery, I dealt with the team. I played 56 games the next year. Actually, I played 56 games and then I missed the whole season dealing with them. They couldn't even, like the medical staff, other than Steve Hess, who was a strength and conditioning dude, I leaned on him. The medical staff there couldn't even prescribe me fucking Tylenol, right? Couldn't look at me for my knee, like nothing. I had written them off. They couldn't. You botched it. Everybody from top couldn't say nothing.
Fact.
So I started dealing with Dr. Stedman out because he's the one who created microfracture surgery. So I went to the guy who did it, and went in there and did my other one, then researched everything I needed to do. Then when I had to get my patella repaired, I went to him, followed his protocol, everything from his head PT, this, that, and the third. So I got away from the team. Because I had to, or my career would have been over. If I would have still, what you were saying, listening to them.
And it sounded like you took a more professional approach for finding out what's wrong with us, because we think we're already dealing with professionals who know what they're doing. And then we find out like Greg Oden, Darius Miles, Zach Randolph, all played in Portland and got the same procedures that took them out. You know what I'm saying? Like certain guys, you start looking at, you like, how did y'all not have an answer for this, but y'all all told us that we need to do this procedure, and it's an unsuccessful procedure. That's why y'all stopped doing it now. There'd be so many more athletes that had microfracture surgery if they didn't stop doing that.
No, if they didn't.
Oh, sure.
Like right now, there'd be like Derrick Rose and all the guys would have probably had.
There was no successful, right, comeback. So, I mean, you was
played,
super.
But I'm the
You were an
only
anomaly,
person.
though.
They never
I played
regained.
two.
Like,
I had two. I had one on each knee.
Yeah, he probably the most, because he lasted longer after surgery.
Yeah.
But we remember
Amari-
back in those
Amari
days,
did
you heard
his.
microfracture.
Yeah, microfracture.
Before he went
I had
to
one
New
on-
York.
so the thing like you said, you got to sit out a whole year. I did.
Yeah.
oh, you sat out a whole year?
Yeah.
They kid would probably be
Like I played the first
was
two
most
games.
successful one.
How it went, I was on minute restriction. I played 56 games, but I was limited, bro. I was out there on one leg, dog. The next season, I did all the rehab, all that stuff, and all the summer, but I did all the wear and tear on my good leg after overcompensating. I played 2 games of the next season. I played the first 2 games, and my right knee just blew up. Went in there, went to see Dr. Stedman. Yeah, you knew, cartilage.
Yeah.
He like, but then I'm talking to the guy that created the surgery now, so I'm comfortable with him because he.
You know, my thing was always with anything, 4 to 6 weeks, right? 6 to 8 months. How the fuck you know? Like, you know what I mean? It's how do you know? 99.9% of your clientele is regular human beings.
And that's what it's meant for.
Yeah, like, so how do you know how long? Like you don't know my style of jumping. You don't know nothing. So I'm going by a timetable and it's 6 to 8 weeks, and it don't feel right.
Yeah. You know, I got.
But I got to go out there and play.
Got stories for days. Just to your point, when I got hurt in college and they had to put a screw in my ankle, he put it like just a regular screw for regular folk first, right? Not somebody my size and athletic, and I'm asleep. I kick in my sleep. You know, you jump and I kick, and the screw slip out.
Damn.
So they got to go back in there and listen, bro. Oh, you talking about been through it to keep playing basketball? That's why I'm concerned about Kawhi. Like so you done been knee stuff, I done been knee stuff. It's a real thing, man. And once it's reoccurring, and you missing significant time, and you gotta, man.
The training regimen got to change,
Everything.
man. The trainers got to change, man. And I was saying that in Vegas. I seen a couple of them in there, and I seen what they was doing. And I'm like, man, I'm almost 40. I'm more durable. I'm stronger. I ain't gonna say I'm faster, but the things y'all are doing in this weight room is not gonna keep these guys on the court for 82 games. The things y'all are doing are really gonna keep them on the floor for 60 games.
What's the funny? I peeped that too. Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
peeped that.
disappointed.
I was sitting there looking like,
At the win and at the gym?
In the gym, we was all in there.
I was like,
What are y'all doing? y'all doing in here? Just,
Yeah.
And it's easy.
Functional strength and core.
Functional strength.
all of them skinny though. They all thin and skinned out.
It's like being a bodybuilder, right? Bodybuilder who never maxes out, right? Who never maxes out, and then go to competition, and then it's all max.
Man,
Right?
tripping.
Like, you know what I mean? That's what it looks like. Like you sitting there doing 125, be like, yeah, and then boom, 305, go. You guys are not doing nothing for your muscles, and you guys got 45, 46 verticals trying to jump over everybody.
Man.
And your muscles are not strong.
All I gotta
enough
do is barely
to
bump you.
understand.
Barely bump you.
Yeah, like
Soft tissue.
some of y'all engines is
Even the Paul George, the hyperextension. The flexibility, the yoga stuff, all the ISO Joe stuff, that's to keep you from hyperextension. And when you stepping on a dry spot, there's a lot of injuries can happen on a dry spot, right? But if you strong, that's what the football players be. They avoid a lot of the things that we catch flack for in injuries because they so strong with knees and legs and quads and hamstrings and stuff like that. We don't focus on none of that.
Yeah, you got to build all that stuff up, man.
Back,
Like,
too.
like I did when I was going through, man. My legs were a focal point of my regimen. Like, I lift up a body and all that, but I wasn't trying. I'm like, I'm strong as I'm gonna get at this point. I ain't gonna need to get on, but I got to work on this.
Facts.
My core, my glutes, my VMOs, all like quad loose, make sure everything around my knees is strong enough so I can keep playing basketball. That's what I was told by real life. I to your point, like I wanted to keep playing.
Yeah.
So I did everything possible. Research what do, what to do, what not to do, what to stay away from, what exercise to do, what squats to do. Like people, it's just all kind of stuff that I learned over time with these two things here. Because listen,
And that's the thing with the new generation. They'll rather you try to tell them something than them go out and try to figure it out for themselves. Because we got to experiment with our own bodies at some point. But if they just going to be like the trainer come in and be like, hey, look, man, just ice and stem it. Just go to the crib, ice and stem it. Go put the game ready. Look, take the game ready.
For everything.
Take the game ready in the back, and you go take the game ready.
Stem machine.
Yeah, a little stem machine. Put the little
this
pack.
side, little portable stem machine. This side,
Yeah.
with some leads off of. Man, come on.
Buy some batteries.
Got that shit on
buy some
200, you don't feel nothing.
It don't go no higher than this. Yes, sitting there shaking and shit.
It work.
Come on,
They can't get the leads, put alcohol. It's the leads. Take the leads out, put some alcohol on it. Try to re-stick on or it's the
Put
leads
some
like,
bio-freeze on there before
Man,
you go
like,
to
nah,
sleep,
no.
man. You be all right.
My knee shot.
My knee is. I
Did that do
I
anything?
tore my whole
My quad ain't firing because, listen.
I ain't
Did that
strong.
do anything though? I feel like we used to lie to ourselves. You turn that thing all the way
It
up.
felt like it
and
was
if
doing
It felt like if
something.
it hurt, it must be doing something in there. If I'm
Oh,
getting
right there. You sit
Right
there for
there.
4 minutes and, and it goes away and you like, turn the machine.
Turn it up some more. I used to do that shit.
Ice and stem.
Ice and stem. That's all they used to say. That was a cure.
That was a cure.
That was a cure. Ice and stem it, man.
Ice and stem.
Three times a day.
That, and they started giving this damn anti-inflammatory.
Oh, yeah. The naproxen. Take that naproxen
Yeah, we
with
were
the
the guinea
Advil.
pigs back in the early 2000s.
yeah.
All that, all that type of shit back then.
Celebrex,
Celebrex.
was
That shit worked like a
Vioxx.
Vioxx, too. They was dealing us. They was selling us. They was selling us for real.
I took Toradol shots.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
But let's talk a little
You
bit.
ain't feel nothing out there.
For all the concerns for Kawhi at the end of the season, obviously this summer coming into the season, we still got to acknowledge the fact, second team All-NBA player last year when he was on the court. But when he was on the court, he was dominant.
he's really good.
Really
He's
good.
really good. Nobody says nothing about when he's on the court.
But there's my question for you. Do you still consider Kawhi to be an elite player?
I do.
Yes.
When he's on the court.
That's the only way we can judge him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously took that 3-year, $153 million extension in January just because, but obviously could have got more bread.
No, he couldn't have.
With
No, he couldn't
All-NBA.
have. No, he couldn't have.
In theory, is what I'm saying.
But the All NBA, yeah, that would have.
But it's a similar
Yeah, that was-
situation to Embiid, though, right? I'm gonna take this extension.
You know what's
now.
so funny is like
Yo.
he didn't gamble, but if he would have gambled, he could have banked it out because PG left.
So
PG left and
Yeah.
All NBA. He could have just cashed out.
But he was out when he signed it, right? They thought he was coming back.
he was injured.
Yeah, he was injured.
He just went down, so he knew. Hey, hey, this don't
He
feel right.
definitely knew that. Definitely.
Hey, man, where that paper at?
Immediately.
Hey, where that paper
I might not see the court no more.
Where that paper at, man?
So,
Right away.
Hey, I need y'all to get on this and expedite this. I don't. Hey.
So we talked about it, obviously, when PG went to the Sixers and he's got the hyperextended knee. So, but just got to know, do you still feel like the Clippers picking Kawhi over PG was the right move?
Time
It
will
is what
tell.
it is, man.
Did they do that? Did they pick him over him? I don't think it was that scenario.
That's what everything PG had to say, that Kawhi got that deal, and he had said that he would have been willing to take something in that range, and they were kind of
But the thing
unwilling.
is, they were under. This is my opinion. I don't have fact. They were probably under the assumption. They came in together. They got him for that. They can get him for that as well.
Yep.
Right.
Now,
Right.
you know how it is in free agency. One person can screw it all for everyone, right? Right? You know, there's a pecking order. Like, this is the top free agent. When everybody look at that list, we know who's in order, first, second, third. If number one messes up, it can trickle down, and that's what kind of happened. Like, if Kawhi is the number one option and you're number two, and Kawhi signs this deal, you were $10, $15 million less than him. Right? That's right. So this is what you're gonna get. This is what he got. This is what you get. If he gets two something, you have 195. But he didn't sign for two something. He signed for this, so you get this, and he wasn't having it.
As an owner,
Yeah, he wasn't taking 130.
No.
as an owner, I took a chance in a risky investment, right? I brought in 2 liabilities.
At that time,
They look like assets. They
at
look
the time-
They
at
look
the
like
time-
good assets at the time.
no, they still was liabilities at the time.
Think about it. So then
Was Paul George one?
Yeah.
yeah, because he's coming from OKC up the shoulder.
But
That-
he had both shoulders.
And he had the leg. Then don't forget he had. the
And he
leg.
had to broke his leg. He broke the whole leg.
That still happened.
I know, but he had some good years after
He
that.
did, but
It still happened.
Yeah.
But
It still
So think
happened.
I'm talking about coming in.
Yeah,
But
he
Kawhi coming in, Finals MVP, but like
but
we
he
talked
was-
about, wasn't playing.
He was
back-to-back
going through
at
it
that
with the
point.
Spurs. He missed the whole
Yeah,
year.
but
with the
had some
Spurs.
history.
Yeah, wasn't playing
Yeah.
back-to-back.
So they
with the
wasn't.
Raptors,
They
but came back.
didn't.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't come in healthy.
Not at
No,
all.
at all. They were liabilities from the start. So this is on Ballmer. Because now you lose 2 liabilities.
But do you take that risk if you're a bomber, if you're trying to make a splash?
Well, you took the risk already.
Have to.
You already took
You have
the risk.
to.
I see the Lakers just got AD.
You got to bank on
man.
James Harden. I think that's why
That ain't
he
enough.
brought James back, because James can save him.
That ain't enough, man.
It ain't enough, but he can save him. He can save face.
Bear bad news, Clippers fan, but James Harden ain't enough. Not in this NBA.
Now you think losing Russ was
Very bad.
very bad?
Detrimental, man.
Yeah, because Russ could have held him down too.
Because all you got to do is say go with him. All you got to do is let that damn
Key, let him key. Here you go, take him.
Let that door, that trap door up, let him go. He gonna go.
He might not go in a straight line.
Yeah, but he going. Yeah, absolutely.
he gonna get out
Yo,
there.
he gonna tear some shit up on the way, right?
He gonna tell some shit up.
Like Taz did like the old
Taz
school
made
Taz.
it.
Yeah, he gonna
That's
tear everything up
exactly
in
right.
his joint.
That's
It's an interesting situation for the Clippers because they're still going to feel those ramifications of that PG trade. I think right now OKC has the pick swap rights with them, but it's a little complicated because they can either take the Clippers pick or the Rockets have a top 10 protected swap that they can do. So if the Rockets end up getting a lower pick than the Clippers, OKC would take that one. But if the Clippers end up lottery get a lower pick than that, let's say they get something in the top 10, OKC's taking that thing.
Absolutely.
So it's
You can
might
buy
be
it back.
problematic.
You can buy it back.
It might be problematic.
It's tough.
But let's keep it moving. Football's in full swing. Baseball's in the playoffs, and basketball season is right around the corner. That's why I need to tell you about our special hookup from today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Everyone can use our code GIL10 and get 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek, whether you're a customer or not. Sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. SeatGeek rates on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means go, red means bad. No matter how many times you bought tickets using SeatGeek before, code GIL10 is going to get you 10% off your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code GIL10 to your account. This offer is only available for a limited time, so act quickly. All right, but let's talk a little bit about some teams in the Western Conference. So Lakers and Warriors met up in Vegas last night for the first time this preseason. They also have a game on Friday. And in a game that featured LeBron, Steph, AD, and Draymond, only one man received chants from the crowd.
I think the one is missing. Let's see what they do with it. There's the one. There's Dad.
That man was also named LeBron James, but has a junior on the end of it. Yeah, Bronny getting a chance from the crowd in the game. Bronny will also be on the cover of Men's Health magazine, where he showed some love to the namesake of our show. So, Bronny's favorite players to watch growing up, Jamal Crawford for sure, Melo, just because he was so close to us. I used to watch old Iverson highlights. And then Gilbert Arenas, because I played him a bunch in 2K. You was playing against Bronny in 2K?
You know me, I got to get a win somehow, man. Don't mind being on the youth. Someone got to teach him.
You were beating him or he was smacking? You could tell the
I
truth.
was using his daddy.
Why you look just like your daddy?
I was using his daddy. Can't beat your daddy.
But Gibbs, what's your reaction to Bronny showing you love in Men's Health magazine?
Man, I understand. Everyone's judging the basketball game, but nobody's judging him as an influencer. Sometimes you got to look at it a little different. He's an influencer that's playing basketball, right? You're talking about a kid who he has more followers on social media than Patrick Mahomes, right? Like he literally has more than a 3-time NFL champion. Right, so his influence is really, really huge. So he's going to get chanted everywhere. This is not about his performance on basketball. So the fact that he remembers those ass whoopers is a blessing for me.
And Rashad, how do you feel about Bronny getting chants from the crowd in Vegas during the Lakers-Warriors preseason game?
It's fire.
And when Bronny checked in the game, Steve Kerr actually put most of the starters back in.
Asshole.
Draymond, Curry, all those guys.
Draymond on him.
Starters,
Late
get
in the
in.
fourth quarter.
Draymond, you get him. You get
We
him.
got a killer on the court. Wait a minute.
They come to see him. Shut this shit down.
Shut
Shut it down.
Great hand. You got to give Steve Kerr some love for that.
That's crazy, though.
I love it.
As soon as he seen it. Get in.
I know I'd have been mad.
Get in.
I'd have been pissed coming in and like,
The scores table, they get up when I get up.
oh, man.
You got to neutralize the threat.
Where that bench at? Let me get some of the bench players.
And we talk about Bronny's
Scared.
55th pick, probably most heralded 55th pick ever. Even from a promotion, like you said, an influencer, but just from the standpoint of all the promotion they'll be able to get off of it. You don't expect much from a 55th pick to begin with, but now the marketing, promotional value, and what it could bring to the franchise. I know Boogie Cousins said recently he didn't think the franchise was serious by drafting Bronny with the 55th pick, but who else was going to be out there that was going to make a difference?
That's the biggest question that they should ask. Who was they going to pick at 55? You please tell me, because whoever they was going to pick at 55, I'm pretty sure could have got picked at 56, 57, 58, 59. And if I ask you who those people are, you don't know. Because most of the world stopped watching after 55. The reason it was a second round draft night was because of 55. So the fact that the NBA put a second round day in is because Bronny James, right? It was Bronny James for the second round. I don't think nobody in the world thought he was going to be picked in the first round. So they knew where he was going to go. So they scheduled the whole thing behind him. He is a business. So no matter what no matter what you're going to say, you're making money off of him. Right? But to say the Lakers is not serious because they picked him at 55? Let me know who was a better choice at 55 that was going to help the franchise. Because I'm pretty sure that they were going to be cut just like most of the second round has been cut so far. Right? This is not free agency. It's not like they drafted somebody at 55 and then wasted free agency money on Bronny James. Right?
Well, that's not what he's saying, though.
It is.
No.
It has to be.
Can't be.
Because he talked about free agency.
No, because he's just saying like the organization is not being serious because they kept everybody that they had last year. They didn't make any real moves. And then they did the historical thing with drafting dude's son. So in hindsight, if you're thinking about it from Boogie's view, y'all not serious. Y'all ain't made no moves.
Yeah,
and the whole thing y'all did in the draft was just to do this. So y'all didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And in the past 2 years, what have you done and built on? Outside of having Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, all these guys on this one team and still didn't take it over the, you know what I'm saying? Like, these things have been happening. So you can look at the Lakers and say, that might not have been a desperation play or nothing. It's just we could have drafted anybody and we still would look.
Has that not been a problem for the Lakers, though, in other off seasons that didn't feature them drafting Bronny? I mean, you talk about letting Caruso go
Not
for
making
a
no
minimal
moves.
amount of bread,
Yeah, no, it's
breaking up that 2020 bubble championship.
And we get it showtime and it's entertainment at this point, so it's gonna keep y'all in the news feed. But I mean, if you're talking about being serious,
they haven't done nothing to be serious about winning.
Yeah, but drafting Dalton Connect at 17, who's played well.
he's playing well.
You know,
That was a good pick.
a good pick.
That was a good.
It was
That's what I'm saying.
pick.
That was the.
That was
That was the only. But like,
But that's not being
your
glorified.
first
You're
round.
not talking about that,
which is
at
unfortunate
all.
because he's
Your
playing
first,
very well.
your first round pick is supposed to be your.
We're supposed to
name?
talk about him too, though. We're not talking about the first round pick that's playing good for the Lakers.
Yeah, it just so happened it's just not the storyline.
I get
Not the
it, but
storyline.
get it.
Fortunate for him that he got drafted by that team.
And that's why Boogie can say it's not serious, because y'all not even giving any praise to the guy
Then
y'all
they
drafted.
They are probably.
Then tell Boogie to do it. Then tell Boogie to do it, and then watch his algorithms.
It's the media. Right?
But we talk about the Bronny side of it, but we also know Lakers fans can be very hostile, can be very brutal. They will come at anybody. Like, everybody can get it. So is it a good thing for Connect to not kind of be in the limelight right now? Just
No,
be
he's
able to
playing
get
well, so
so he can just worry about hooping.
What did they do to Austin Reeves when he started playing well?
Shoe contract?
He became Lemon Daddy.
But he's
Austin Connect can play 2-3 good games and
Billboard.
just be good, and then he don't have to like perform no more. Austin Reeves really don't have to perform no more.
He do.
They didn't really have any. Like,
He don't got no expectations
Yes, he
for
does.
him.
I'm just saying the assets, the assets that they were trying to use wasn't good enough to make any big moves. There was a lot of great free agencies. All we just needed one. We just needed one good free agent, and it just didn't pan out. And we would have got DeMar, if we would have got Clay, changes.
That says a lot, though.
Valanciunas.
It says a lot, dog.
3 years you can't make no moves.
It says a lot, bro.
It says a
One
lot.
off season, one free agency. Okay, cool.
It's not a bad thing.
2 free agents. And 10 to go. 1 and 10 to go.
No. You know
What's going on over
When
here?
you think about Lakers and Lakers history, they only actually go after like game changers. Right? When you're talking about like some of their moves, when you're talking about bringing Shaquille O'Neal, when you're talking about all the greats that ever came through here, getting LeBron James, getting Anthony Davis, right? It's always these big historic moves, and from there it's just these nickel and dime type players. So it's like when Bron leaves, who is going to be the person that comes here? Is that going to be
The game changer. you're
Right,
talking
who is going to be the game changer? Because I don't care what no one thinks, the Godfather is the Lakers organization. They have too many assets sitting in these organizations that's going to, when they need my player, trust me, I'm going to make it happen. Right? And that's just them. So it's like they got the 2 assets here, so from there they're just making these pools.
Yeah.
So since you say that, Anthony Davis still gonna be here.
Yeah.
So what?
Is he an asset?
No. Like
You'd like to think that they're going to bring somebody in, hopefully, to kind of pass that torch as LeBron winds down on his
Pass it to the other guy that's coming in, or the AD?
Listen,
Bron said he want to give AD the keys already.
these stars we seeing in your cities right now, one of them is
gonna
coming
be
here.
absolutely.
There's some disgruntled
It don't matter.
Players out
Ja, Ant-Man, Shea.
When they open up,
Hey,
when they
Shay.
open up that door to say you can come here,
Yep.
one of them
One of them is coming.
One of them is coming here.
Wemby, one of them is coming.
So then AD
trust
ain't
me.
the next.
Trust me.
No, he's not.
He can't be the next.
No, he's here with Bron, right? You gotta remember when Bron plays 3 years. This is 3 years. He's gonna be what, 30 something, 35?
Who?
AD.
AD.
Oh, he's younger than that, I think.
He's only I think he's what,
This is
29?
the end.
Like 30, I want to
This
say.
is the end.
33?
LeBron blocked his
31.
whole
Turned 31 in March.
last 2 years supposed to be AD.
Three more years.
No way.
He'll be
You bring in
35.
an Ant-Man.
You got to bring somebody. Oh, yeah.
You gotta
It's gonna be
bring
one of them.
somebody in.
Like, no matter what they think right now,
because
no matter what you think right now, one of y'all ain't gonna be in your city and you're gonna be here.
Because if you
Period.
don't, in the next 3 years, though, it's finna be a whole
Rebuild.
It
They got to
is.
rebuild.
So we don't have no Clipper fans in here. We got some Laker fans in the building right now. I need one of y'all to come to the mic and tell me if you're optimistic about this season right now. Who's gonna do it?
Oh, look who's coming.
Whoa.
Dead body. Dead body. I know nobody really knows who he is. He just got his ass whipped in Madden.
Yeah. You're running it back tonight, right?
Yes, we ran in the back.
So you optimistic about the Lakers season?
I mean, honestly, damn, I'm loud as shit.
I thought you was about to add to the N-word counter. I thought you was about to add to the N-word counter.
It's 20 for you
As
automatically.
long as LeBron and AD are healthy and we have our shooters shooting well, D'Lo's playing well, Reeves is shooting well, Connect is shooting well, we should be okay. I'm not thinking we're going to be like a top 4 seed. The Thunder look real scary. The Nuggets look real scary, but we'll be in contention around playoff time for sure.
Okay.
In contention
That's what I
for
think.
what?
Yeah, contingent for in-season tournament.
Like another play?
We already won that.
yeah,
When you have LeBron and you have AD on your team, you're always in contention.
Y'all done
for
had them the
something.
last couple years, and y'all done been in what position?
We
10.
reached the Western
I didn't
Conference
ask-
We
Final.
should have beat Denver last year. That's what
Shoulda,
I'm saying.
coulda, woulda, but
we
you
were up
didn't.
every single game.
What happened?
And if
How
we
many
had-
games did y'all
If we
win?
had a real
How
big
many
man
games?
next to AD, because really,
Did y'all go get one?
We didn't.
You know who you
Well,
went and got?
We got Christian Wood coming back.
And guess who still play for them?
Jokic.
Duh. And he listen.
Trade deadline. We
When
pick
he
up a
see
big
y'all
man.
coming, hey, he goes.
The equation really is 2 bigs
I don't
against
know if
Jokic.
Did you see him in the playoff when he got off the plane with here last year? Did you see what he had? He had a diaper bag. He had
Explain,
formula. He had formula, baby powder. He had a burping rag. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Hey,
came.
and then he got cooked by
came here to
Minnesota,
burp
right?
babies.
2 bigs. 2 bigs is really the answer for him. That's what we got to get.
And we ain't done making moves yet.
Y'all ain't did nothing
No,
in
we're
all
not done
season
yet.
to help the problem.
Because we're plotting.
Hey.
Ain't nobody coming through the
We
door.
still got
not
time.
just about to start.
Hey, yeah,
We still
because
got
Christian
time.
Woods and AD ain't gonna cut.
Ooh, time for what?
We got
To
Jackson
get a big
Hayes.
man. To get another big man.
When?
Trade deadline during the year.
You think
We
that's
got
happening?
assets.
Kane, we are plotting.
We've
What
been trying to
assets?
move.
What
D'Lo.
on
assets?
your-
What assets?
Who on the Lake? Who on the
Reeves.
Lakers team that somebody want?
D'Lo and Reeves.
We got assets. Thank you.
D'Lo's on a decent contract, and it's gonna end soon. He
talking
opted in,
about
so
play.
he's expiring, which is
So
good
it's
for another
expired.
team.
So
We
somebody
got
want
Rui.
D'Lo.
We got
Rui.
pieces.
We
We got pieces.
We got
for the
pieces.
Lakers.
We got
Hey,
pieces.
I'll
You
leave
get
y'all
rid
there.
of D'Lo,
For the
you gotta pick up a point guard.
We got pieces.
You can't depend on Gabe Vincent.
It may not be Popeyes, but it's at least churches. All right, we got pieces. All right, we got some churches chicken for y'all.
I hear you, but
Chicken is chicken, man. Chicken is chicken.
oh, that says a lot.
It says
That is
a lot.
important.
Hey, man.
And they missing their best player. That says a lot.
I'm sorry, Christian Woods. I didn't know.
What?
I didn't know he was putting up numbers like this.
But he's hurt right now, Gil.
21, 18, 16. I got hope.
We got Vando.
I got hope.
Vando on the ramp
One
up.
thing he's going to do if he gets minutes, he is going to shoot the ball.
Oh, man.
But let me just tell you this. Hold on.
He played just
Whoa,
like
whoa,
AD.
no. Let me tell you this. No, let me just tell you this right now. As good as he is offensively, in most other aspects of the game, he's that bad.
He trash on defense. He just can't play defense.
In a few other areas, not just defense.
Passing to?
Listen, he might sneak up and give you like one game, he might have 4 blocks, and you might not, but
13 boards, maybe.
every now and again, but no, it is,
What position is it?
he'll stretch 4.
So he's recovering.
He'll stretch 4.
He's
He'll
recovering
pick
from
and
knee
pop.
surgery, but JJ Redick already told him we're gonna let you cook.
Yeah, no, yeah.
We
One
let
thing
you
he
score
can
this
do
season.
though, if he given opportunity, hey, because my son played with him on 2K. Listen, Cash played with the Lakers on 2K. 3 people shoot the ball. 3.
Bron, AD, him?
No, LeBron, D'Lo, and Christian Wood.
If
Yo.
only 2K was real.
Whatever, I don't know what it is. Listen,
Yeah, because we're not letting none of them
yo,
shoot the ball.
D'Lo be cooking on the game with Cash. Listen,
Hey, they need to bring Cash in as a.
He came from Dallas. I didn't know nothing about him.
Yeah, he was in Houston
Dallas,
with
that's
KJ.
why we said it was a good,
was in
it was a
Houston with
good
KJ.
pick. But when he got there, when he got to LA, he just didn't get the minutes. They wasn't playing him. It was
Hey, go look at
sporadic
his numbers
minutes.
with Houston when he was with KJ.
I see.
No, he was scoring.
21 damn near 10.
No, like I watched. No,
We got new leadership.
I watched him play a lot them first couple years because he was on the team. So
Lakers are under
I'm
new
well
leadership.
versed in Christian Wood.
Lakers under new leadership. JJ said he's gonna let Christian
Chip
Wood
City.
cook. Let's go.
Hey,
Thank you.
Relax.
It's the same.
Hey, but he might go tell D-Lo to guard the 4-man. Coming down the transition, he might point, hey, go guard it. I got him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
No Chip,
all right.
no
We
Chip
just-
City.
I'm just saying.
We just need to think a little bit more for him.
It's this one. No, you gotta have to put not think for him. No, he gon' know. It ain't thinking. He made a conscious effort. He thought it through.
You guard him, I guard him.
Yes. Right? You
I
run
don't
it back
wanna-
and train.
I
Hey,
don't wanna
you get
guard-
honest.
I don't want to guard
yes,
him.
absolutely. Yeah.
I don't want that.
He's supposed to be guarding Young. He run over guard Chris Middleton and tell
you to go get him.
yes.
Okay, go get him.
Right?
That's your man. No, it's not. It's your man. That's your man. Let's go get him.
Yeah.
Strategic.
I used to be like, yo, hey, I just sit, watch. I'm in a, I'm sitting.
Used to do that all the time. Used to do that all the time. Run to the wrong man on purpose. Kenyon, go over there. What you doing?
We'll push you. Listen, y'all be close. Hey, and we'll push you that way.
Hey, he the defensive guy, so he just gonna respond and go anyway. He's gonna be like, man, what?
That's old shit.
No, hey, I'm
That's
okay.
old shit. He gonna be fine.
I guarantee. What up? Hey, one
Yo.
thing. Hey,
Y'all in trouble.
hey. Leopards and zebras come to mind.
Manufactured.
Manufactured.
Leopards and zebras.
Great animals to see at the zoo.
Oh yeah,
Championship
definitely.
level animals.
Because them spots and stripes don't change.
All right, well, let's keep this moving. So Draymond's friendship with LeBron is well documented, so much so that this photo of them turning up from more than 2 years ago is still making its rounds. We got to show the pic. With the caption, genuinely still one of the funniest pictures I've ever seen. I don't even know what's going on. Somebody said Dre just holding the bottle to refill LeBron's drink when he gets
Draymond's wedding.
when he gets low. And Dre played with Klay Thompson for 12 seasons, and they won 4 chips together with the Warriors. But during a recent interview with ESPN, Dre had this to say about how his relationship with Bron and Klay won't stop him from going at them on the court, saying, quote, "I'm going to run through Klay's chest because I used to run through my older brother's chest when we played. There's always this public disdain over me and Bron's brotherhood. I try to kill him on the court more than anybody. I take him out and vice versa. That's what it is. I'm more apt to run through his chest than Kyrie." So what are your thoughts on Draymond saying he wants to run through Klay's chest and kill LeBron whenever they play on the court?
We don't expect anything less. I don't even know why that's a question. We expect Draymond to be Draymond no matter who's on the court.
If you have a jersey of a different team on,
Yes.
it's on site.
And sometimes the same team.
Pin who in the way.
Friendly fire. Or you did. Hey, it's documented.
There's a tape.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes, hey, it's just what it is with him. Hey, hey. Like I say, there's no off switch, dog.
Yes.
Like it's people. Some of the shit that people think is calculated, just no off switch with it, man. He just between that 94-50, man. He just what it is, dog.
Mm-hmm. I ain't seen him try that stuff with them dudes from up the block, though. Try that with them French dudes. Since I can't say ninja no more.
He didn't do what?
You know,
said?
He just choking guys, choking guys out and all that. Like, that's Draymond, being Draymond.
Uh-huh.
All right? So, like, all this friends with LeBron and I'll still try to kill you, that's cap.
He got kicked out.
That's cap.
They don't have their fifth
You're
championship.
not never gonna try to choke LeBron like you was choking
he did
Rudy. And
He didn't choke him.
You're
No,
not
he
gonna,
did the hot duke.
You're not gonna step on nobody like you stepped on Sabonis.
No, he won't
You're
do
not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do things
No,
to him
No, he won't.
The Euro.
and him Because you got respect for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that comment don't even make sense. You're not even gonna run through his chest. You got too much respect.
Nah, he lost the championship because he all the cheap shots he was doing with LeBron, right? Didn't he hit him in the balls?
No.
That was that year, right?
That's what the video.
No,
that was
fake. That was all
But
fake.
to go to the extreme like you're saying, I understand what you're saying, absolutely. He won't do what he...
He ain't gonna Euro him. No, he's not gonna do the Euro.
So what y'all was saying though before was like it's free game for everybody. Like he gonna treat everybody. I'm like, man.
In the context of winning. In the context of winning, absolutely.
But even if LeBron was in his way, he would think about it.
No. If it come down to it, if it's winning and losing, and it's a loose ball or something, he'll run through Bron.
If it's a game on the line and Clay coming down the lane,
absolutely.
And he got a foul to give, he gonna give it to his best ability.
Yeah, I agree. I think he would.
Yeah.
Despite being former teammates.
Because if it come down to win and lose, he's about winning. Ultimately, he's about winning. It's just sometimes everything else overshadows that Draymond is a winner, right? Like all the antics and all the other BS that he's put on the table, people, when you hear Draymond Green, unfortunately, that's what comes to people's mind first. Not the 4 championships, that's just that he's got the best out of that ability that more than anybody. So.
And it's obviously a slippery slope because you want that. It's gotten you 4 championships, but in recent years, it seemed to be a little bit more detrimental. But
because you ain't winning.
You ain't gonna tell them to change.
Because you're not winning.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody, how you can, it's not an issue until it's an issue.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It ain't an issue till it's an issue. And the issue is that we're not winning now.
So if you win it, it's all good.
Winning,
it was good, wasn't it?
Right?
It was good. Nobody was complaining about it. It was like Draymond being Draymond.
Draymond being Draymond. Now you're not winning.
And it's like, change it.
So you're in the 10th, 11th spot every year, every time.
Change the shit up, man.
Damn, Draymond missing games, hurting his team. Damn, Draymond detriment. Damn, Draymond, not, right? No, it's like the old analogy goes just, hey, as a kid, right? If your parents keep letting you get away with the same shit as a child, and it's the juvenile shit, right? Juvenile come lock you up for a little bit, but the parents ain't doing nothing, you're gonna end up in prison.
You go, yep. That's the next
That's where you're going.
Yep, levels.
Until you nip it in the bud or something drastic happen. And that's just unfortunate what it is. But no, it is. He gonna whatever it takes to win at times, but no, he won't never go to the extreme of if Clay or Bron on the ground stepping in his chest or choking him out.
I just think it's anybody he respect. Like he got respect for him, he ain't gonna cost him.
Yeah, of course.
I think that's what he say with the brotherhood. That's what the brotherhood is. The guys I respect. Everybody else that ain't in the guys I respect brotherhood, y'all can move around.
I'm with it.
So a question for y'all, how did you approach playing against your friends and former teammates when you were in the league? Do you want to go at them harder? Would you run through their chest and do all that stuff? Like we saw Kobe in the Olympics with Powell saying, I'm going to take his ass out, and it just is what it is to set the tone. But did you have any extra motivation or more motivation to quote unquote kill your friends on the court as opposed to the people you didn't have relationships with?
I always felt like if you was my homie for real, my friend for real, you already knew what it was. There wasn't no like surprise about how I was gonna play against you. Like you already know. Like I play hard. You know I'm a wolf. You know I'm gonna talk trash. You know everything that I'm gonna do, and you know I know you. So if my friend is better than me, I already know what I got to deal with him. But if he know I'm better than him, and he already knows it's gonna be a long night, I'm going at you 100%, and I'm going at your teammates and your coach. And I'm on everybody's throat every night. That's what I loved about just the competitiveness of it all.
Okay, how about yourself?
Treat everybody the same. Y'all probably already know this, but I really didn't have too many NBA friends that I played against, dudes who I was former teammates with, and when I saw them again, they knew what time it was. Yeah, you know the way I play, so it's not a secret. So yeah, I don't. Everybody wouldn't just. You probably didn't have. You probably had a good chance of nothing going left. if we were former teammates, like you probably had a great chance of never going left.
Okay.
Like great possibility that it was never going to be nothing but us laughing and joking, playing basketball at times, or you know what I'm saying, just certain things man you do when you're on the free throw line and shit like that. But I hoop, man. I get between the lines, man. I black out and I played a certain way, so probably why I didn't have too many NBA friends.
Yeah.
Which I'm cool with.
When we were coming up, though, it was different. It was a lot more regional, right? Like the LA guys were the LA guys. The guys on the, like, y'all may see each other at camps or whatever, it may be AAU tournaments. But now it seems like a lot more of these guys are building friendships early on with the EYBLs and the circus and all that type of stuff. Are guys too friendly in the league nowadays?
Show me on the court where that's happening. Like it's fake, right? Larry Hughes was my vet, one of the best defenders that, and I got to go against in practice. Averaged 34 against him in the playoffs. Like that's like, he wouldn't respect me as an offensive player if I didn't go at him. I'm not gonna respect him as a defensive player if he's not tapping into his ability. Like it's still like your best friend's supposed to challenge you, right? If you letting me do whatever I want or I'm taking it easy on you, I don't respect you, right? So there's not gonna be a scene where Kevin Durant and LeBron James is not trying to tap into each other's ability. It's just a false narrative that is pushed. That these guys are too friendly. They don't like what? Show me. Show me where that happens at. Yeah. You think Jimmy Butler, whoever Jimmy Butler's best friend is, you're telling me Jimmy Butler's not gonna go out? You're crazy.
I don't think it's those guys that statement applies to. I think it's this younger generation of players.
X.
Because they
got respect for each other.
They do. They got respect for each other, but
they've all won this respect for each other.
But my thing is, it's more now than before. Like just they working out together. They beating up. They going to play working out together. A lot of them under the same like just how many
gaming together.
How many agents there are now, right? Agencies now that put their clients. They bring them together during the summer, all these things. So these guys work
together.
They having retreats and they having all these different things. So they hanging out together offline more than we did. So they developing these intimate friendships and stuff like that offline. So now when they see each other on the floor, of course I want to win, but I don't think it's to the point like it was with us.
Well, it's like a cool acquaintance though. They like you a cool acquaintance. I remember you. We used to kick it in the summer. I see you, you know what I'm saying? I got mutual respect for you.
Yeah.
But I think from the soft standpoint of what we're talking about is there isn't no I'm going to kill you. It's I'm giving you a pass because you cool. So if you go in for a layup, I might let you go in for that layup. If I got you on the baseline, I might not press you like I might press somebody I don't like. I'm just playing. We both out here going through the motions. But that's how they playing. They not playing with that, nah, man. When I get done with this game, I'm hitting Gil up, and I'm like, hey, I had to, bro, you was over there panicking on the sideline trying to get out of that. You need to work on that jab, bro, because that ain't working on me.
See, I be looking at, like, I'm looking right here, right? I know Shea and Garland practice together, right, in the summer. Shea, 34 and 11. Next game. 43, 7, and 6.
I'm with you.
Right, so it was like I don't like when you say
what was Garland doing?
He's about to get his ass cracked.
So was he going back at him? Was he going back at him?
I'm just saying how they make it seem. They make it seem like
I'm not saying they not. Of course, Shea, he's doing what he do. He averaged 30.
Yes.
Right. He averaged 31. So he's gonna. I'm not saying that he's gonna. Oh, tonight instead of me getting my 30. I'm cool with this 17 because I'm playing Darius Garland. Like, I'm not saying that.
Nah, at all.
No, I'm still gonna do what I do, but
I could go for 50 on you if I really want to send a message.
I think we just don't like the idea that we get to go on social media and we see them training together, right? I think like Chicago was Chicago. Gerg was Gerg. It was still the same thing, right?
But it was only select.
Yeah, and we played harder when we was going.
So how many? So just take CAA for instance, the agency. Right? How many like NBA guys you think they had?
A lot.
A lot, right? Mm-hmm. So coming into pre-draft stuff. They have in there, right? That's what I'm thinking of the younger generation, right? Before the draft, they bring them all to one city. They see each other for how long?
Couple weeks.
Like, couple months. Shit, them dudes coming out here in March, April, and the draft not to June. So they working out every single day with the same 5 guys. You 19, 20, right? You coming out, you going to eat together?
Where to work?
Work out together?
Where to work at?
You doing everything?
for work?
All that.
I'm saying you're doing all that together, right?
We're going out, we're trying to figure out
You
what's going on.
Just imagine if all us doing the same thing together every single day. And we 19, 20 years old. And we get drafted to different teams. But we spent 3 months together like
brothers.
As brothers now, like we in this. So when I see you, we like that.
Yeah, that's the homie.
Right? We only had select guys when we went to certain cities that had the same interests as us. Right? You knew who to call if you was trying to get in some bullshit. You knew we all knew who on the other team was up to bullshit.
Yep.
When you hit the city, like, hey bro, what's
going on?
Right? Either they gonna come get you or they gonna tell you where it's going.
That's just fact.
Nowadays, you got 4 guys on this team and 5 guys on the team that came in town because all these guys have been within.
And we all meeting up.
I got drafted. So these 5 got drafted this year. These 4 got drafted last year, but we all under the same umbrella.
Yep.
So it's more of that now. I think it's more of them than it was of us. So it makes it more.
I think what ends up happening, it makes it like the only down. It seems like, okay, like, I don't see it like on the court competition that the competition is competition. We both got our egos, we both got paychecks we're after, so that is that's gonna stay the same. I think what changes that these kids are growing up together, high school, middle school, AAU, that you can't trust their decision making in the summer. Because my friend, I've played with, I know how, me and you play well together, right? You know what I mean? So I can see how that can play a part where you got guys who sit in the summer working with each other. Now that's more collusion. There's a lot more collusion that can go on, like Paul George and Kawhi type shit. We work out together every summer, and I like the way our pickup games be looking. I wanna play. I can see that.
I see.
So when you say they don't want to compete because they'd rather team up.
But why? That's my question. Why would I not want to compete with the guy that like if you look good playing with him and we all right, I'm not all of a sudden like y'all want to play with you because y'all look. I want to figure out how to beat y'all.
Yeah, no.
Y'all the best little combo, but I'm not gonna abandon him.
No.
Because we ain't on.
No. We teammates, they teammates. I play well with him, you play all right. All right, man, look, good job. I'm going with
these 2.
I'm going with him. They friends together. Now you like, oh, that's how we doing.
And I should be competitive about killing y'all every time I see y'all, right?
Team up, and then you like, oh, let me go team up with my homeboys. That's really what this is.
Yeah, that is.
It's
everybody looking for somebody to dap up.
Somebody who they cool with.
Somebody they cool with. Hey, I need somebody.
Hey, who you got a handshake with?
Yeah, somebody you can create a handshake with.
You already got one with him.
With the other dude. I need a new one.
Me and you, I'm on this team, you on that team, but me and you got a handshake.
Yes.
They got their handshake.
That you're doing during the game.
You trying to come because we got our hand. So this is,
It's like if we had to put this back in the 90s. This is like if Charles Barkley somehow found his way to Chicago. Like if the money
when he was friends with Mike, when he was good friends with Mike, that would have been crazy.
That's what the free agency was the way it is now.
And Pat Ewing.
Right? If it was the way it is now, they would have teamed up. They hung out so much together.
Yeah, they was best friends.
Right?
That's crazy.
But the rules back then didn't allow stuff like that. That's what that would have looked like. Like we know Charles Barkley, MJ, Pat, they all hung out. It's like at some point in their career, they all teamed up and created a super team.
Yeah.
So serious question for y'all. Do dudes have too many handshakes nowadays?
Facts. The fact that you can remember a whole handshake
for like
14 dudes on one roster and 3 dudes on the other team you played with before, you got
too much handshakes going on.
I'm going to tell you this. You can look at it like that. I'm going to tell you this. As an opponent, you fucked. This man remembers all 17 handshakes, all the handshakes he's ever had with any other player. He got handshakes with the media guy, I got the smoke guy, I got the referee hand. The fact that he can remember damn near 400 annual plays lets you know you lost. Right?
Yeah.
That's the reality
one anomaly.
of it.
That's one anomaly.
Yeah, that's one.
Shit, I can't remember half McCants' birthdays.
Yeah, he is one of one.
That's one anomaly. The other side is the dude that
He
knows
is
all
one
those
of one.
handshakes but don't know the play.
Absolutely.
So I got 30 handshakes.
Call it into a handshake. You got to shake two to the left, to the right, swivel.
Roll, yeah, roll.
Roll. Like, that be the crazy. Like, dog, you can remember this whole song, but you can't remember thumbs down.
Nope.
Thumbs down.
You catch him in that all the time. Like, you know that song, huh?
Yeah.
But you don't know. You
Word
don't
for
know, you
word.
don't know floppy though.
Floppy.
You can't
You don't
get
know
floppy
this.
right. You can't get it right.
What's that?
Let's put it in. Let's put it in the songs.
So we asked the chat, do you think NBA stars are too friendly with each other? 60% said yes. We asked our in-studio crew too. Y'all think stars nowadays or NBA players are too friendly with each other? And does it affect the quality of the product? Come to the mic. You gotta come to the mic.
You know, where's the what's the name, Mike?
It's right there.
But you got to come up with a different phrase, though, Josiah.
A friend? What friend?
I don't know, but
Like, where's the regular Mike?
I don't know.
That
But
they can,
It's right there.
We working on it
I
good.
understand.
Okay.
niggas
I
don't.
think that's a good setup. We got the camera there. Got the cameraman there for a reason, Gil.
Oh, I'm gonna say what I did. Yeah.
We are work in progress.
Nobody-
This is our pre-season too. We are tinkering with lineups.
Yeah, but
Buddy?
no.
I mean, I think it's similar to kind of what I was saying yesterday about the Giannis thing. I think when you have somebody that has that mindset that they're just going to take your head off, regardless if they're your friend or not, it helps with the competitive nature of the game. Like, you're just constantly, like, you're not like, I'm not going to go as hard against somebody that I really care if they're going to play the next game or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think, honestly, that's why I respect Giannis's game, because to me, he just feels, it don't matter who's on the paint. He's trying to dunk on you and take your head off. So I think that mindset just does help the game on a competitive standpoint. And I think it's good for the game, but for the people that are so friendly, I just don't think they're really going to go at that person the same, because they have that level of respect and they're going into off season, hanging out, going on boats together, you know, that whole banana boat crew, all that stuff. So that's my opinion.
But have you ever seen Carmelo Anthony, that's the banana boat crew, right? Carmelo Anthony and LeBron never not go at each other's head when they played.
I mean, I've seen that, but more.
I mean, what I'm saying, they would disrespect each other if they taking plays off. Like, they wouldn't even look at each other the same. That's why I said I don't see it when it comes to the competition part.
And that's why I said the guys that we're speaking, those guys are exempt from what, in my opinion, those guys are the Melo, LeBron, the KD.
So the top tier always be top tier.
Yeah, they're gonna always do it. That's why I brought up the younger generation.
No, I'm just saying. So this mystery not going at each other? Who is this?
I'm just
Well, I think
speaking.
we hold the metric
group are we
between
talking
two
about?
guys. There are two guys that always win at everybody, and I think when you hold that metric, when we look at basketball history,
wanna win.
the two guys. I was about to ask y'all this. He's a defender. You're an offensive player. When you V-cut to get the ball, and that defender is in your grill while you're catching the ball, is that something you like or you dislike?
Me, I liked it.
Because you like the defender and because you knew you could get by him, right?
Yeah. But you dislike it because you don't want nobody to hit.
Okay, when the offensive guy V-cut, is it best for us as a defender to crowd his space and let him know we playing defense, or just let him catch the ball and just be lethargic with the ball like he could do anything? We know the sense of urgency as a defender and a competitor that is when you V-cut and I don't want you to get the fucking ball, you're not getting the fucking ball. When we seen Cole really say, man, I got D-Wade full court. Man, I got LeBron full court. Whatever it was, man, you're not going to smell it tonight. We might have had dinner the night before, but you're not going to smell it. It's the sense of urgency in today's competitiveness. It's not to say that Carmelo didn't go at Brian or KD didn't go at them, but it's the intensity of it all. When you have a certain intensity in a matchup, we going to see, like, oh, he's taking it more serious than he is.
Wait, I got it now. You're talking about the defensive end of it. Because if this guy is averaging 35 and this guy averaging 32, they are apexing it. They're not.
Yeah.
But I think because the way defense is today, nobody can stop each other.
But they're not trying. They're not trying. Remember, we just said the AAU circuit has got them going. Ole, go ahead, bro. You good? You got it.
So
get yours. Yeah, get yours.
So let me, hold on a minute. Yeah, yes, what you're saying, yes. Yes, what you're saying. When the playoffs start, right? Mm-hmm. How sensitive are guys?
It changes.
When that volume go up, each possession, right? Mm-hmm. Freedom of movement is less. I'm doing this. I bump you now. That bump during the regular season, you don't pay attention to because you might get the free throw, but then the pass they might not call. Now, these dudes in playoff basketball are so sensitive to everything and everything that's being said that we all like, no, that's playoff basketball. Mm-hmm. So I think now when the guys turn it up, they're expecting the same level of that was during the regular season because shit, I was out here just
it wasn't as intense.
I was able to go get over real easy.
Yeah.
Now you gonna make that same cut. Now I'm in your grill.
I'm bumping you in the whole line.
But now you like, damn dog, what? Hold on, like that. It's like, hey ref,
you're not used to this.
But that's
Luka was doing it the whole playoff.
Though.
No.
That's why it's been called playoff basketball.
No,
every generation, 80s playoff basketball.
But you knew who.
We knew playoff basketball.
But
when it was coming.
No, but I'm saying every generation, the 80s, when we watched the 90s,
let me ask you this.
From regular season, right?
But the team that you
when the playoffs started, it was a different atmosphere.
But I had a question though. Yes, and the teams that was possibly going to be in the playoffs that you played during the regular season. Those defensive matchups and game planning against you were better and a little more intense than if you was playing
a West Coast team. Yeah.
It was different. Mm-hmm. You knew that this team was good and this team was going to game plan.
Yeah, they scouting you. Yeah.
So rather than every night now, it's how many 6-point games you have?
60.
60. One. You were a really good scorer. Mm-hmm. You had a few 50s, a lot of 40s, right? Mm-hmm. Just imagine if you played in this NBA.
And we was competitive against you.
With those, how many 60s you would have and 50s. You might be, because each and every night, you've heard me say it on this couch before, everybody ain't that fucking great of a scorer, dog.
No,
guys can score, yes, but come on, man. Like it's just but it's show rules. Some pride. Like you can't.
That's it.
Everybody ain't getting that high.
What I'm saying is
all the time. Like you got like it has to be.
But playoff basketball, like we have to look at it because we play. Playoff basketball is not really in our control, in a sense of I can sit there and want to go at you, but the referee this ain't playoffs yet. And the playoffs is when we find out that they not blowing the whistle. Then we turn it on. Like, oh shit, okay, I get to do this. In regular season, I sit here and you chuck me, that's a foul. Yeah. You want to play? How many times have you been bumping and you say, ref, let us play, dog?
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. You don't have to say it in playoffs. Playoff, they gon'.
But I'm not saying that.
Because for me.
So it kind of takes away some of the.
But I'm kind of exempt because I play every possession for me means something, no matter who I'm playing. I reference my style of play. I play playoff basketball all the time. Mm-hmm. There's no off switch with me. For a dude to have that kind of a scoring output in the playoffs, right? You
got to be nice.
You
are nice.
Yeah. Are nice, and that night is woo. Mm-hmm. If guys and guys are really trying to stop you, they throw everything at you, everybody, every game plan that could be imaginable to stop this one particular guy this particular night because he's on fire. if guys gave, during the regular season, I'm about to speak up now, 20% more effort, 25% more effort during the regular season in defense, there wouldn't be as many 60-point outbreaks, 50, like those numbers. Just a little more effort is what we're saying in the competitive nature of the game that makes it seem like you guys really like each other. So you're not going to turn it up on me during the regular season until the game plan for the playoffs calls for it.
So is that really in the players' hand or more the refs?
No, because you're getting up for a matchup. I'm getting amped
You can do whatever you want to do.
matchup.
If I call the whistle, that takes away all your aggression.
No, it doesn't.
It
My
do.
intensity is not my foolishness of using that intensity to foul you or over pursue. It's when I need to get out in the passing lane.
Mm-hmm.
My intensity is not to just let you get the ball. You know, like I know, or you know, like he know, that as a starter, the first 5 minutes of the game is two kind of players. It's the players that kind of let the game come to them, and I never understood how the first 5 minutes are the most boring minutes in the game because everybody's walking through the motions. Yeah. But then there's that one player or two players that's actually playing hard. You and Cole were the only players I've seen from start to finish. I'm not easing up. First 3 minutes of the game is full speed. They don't play with that intensity. Where I know Gilbert is in the game to score on me every second he gets the ball, I gotta beat him to the spot. I gotta make sure he don't get the ball here. If I blow this play up, it's because I'm denying him because I don't want him to get the ball. They don't do that at all. There's no denying, there's no intensity. You getting back cuts for dunks with no help side. And it's like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
They don't play hard as they dumb. Which one? We both. I mean, like, if you can't see somebody about the back door,
So, hey.
you know what I mean?
And you put your man
Said, right, Shad? So it's only certain guys throughout this history of the game where, like, you need to get a good night's sleep and you need that nap before you go play, right?
Yeah.
You better hydrate
Hydrate.
because it's you know this.
Of a guy, and when you talk about history, you can consider him top 5 guys who played the hardest every possession of the game, and you made a mockery of him.
Facts.
You said what he was doing was pointless. What he was doing was selfish. To the point where fans and younger kids like, oh, he's stat check, oh, he's patting the stats. He's doing this. If it was that easy, everybody would have did it, but they can't. They don't have the engine. They don't have the stamina. They don't have the mindset to go get stuff. The ball go up, I'm not looking around I'm going to get it.
I'm going to get it.
I'm going to get it.
I'm hunting.
Give me that. The fact that he did it and you made it seem like, that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Told everybody else, like,
That's not the way.
hey, fuck it.
That ain't the way.
He ain't going hard, I ain't going hard. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you told every player, hey, yo, y'all need to go like Westbrook, he will be hated. Like, oh, man, I got to do that?
That look like that.
Oh,
you know what it is?
God.
Yeah, it'd be like, that look tiring, man.
Hey, go
that look like,
Melo
man.
said. Melo like, man, look, I ain't trying to keep up with him.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm
that's
catching
too
the
much.
half court, dog.
That's too much.
Yeah, but
That's too much.
I gotta do this in practice?
It's too much. Y'all doing too much out here.
If I was general managers, man, I'd be like, hey, man, Westbrook Energy, this is what he get paid, $220. If you don't bring it like that, you get under that.
You get under that.
So let me-
You don't need no hard cap.
So another thing is,
This
Just
right,
follow the rabbit.
Yep, facts.
there's not one player ever in the history of the game that you can put on the scout team to emulate what the way that boy play.
No.
You Russ on the scout team,
Oh, Russ on the scout team, man.
yeah, right?
Russ on the scout team make you look bad in the game.
Right?
Facts. Facts.
I got Russ in it, I got him, and he doing all this and that, and then you got to face the real thing. That's crazy.
What? Oh, he went, man, y'all didn't tell me.
You ain't tell me, don't stop.
Yeah.
Why y'all ain't tell me how good the cheese was?
Like even like AI, like I mean,
Yes.
even AI
Even him.
offensively,
Even him.
like
Yeah.
like just trying to guard him offensively. He moved too much offensively. Just he's coming at you all day
Stop.
long.
Yo,
Relax.
That's Bro Sparks coming at you all day long.
Relax, man.
listen.
Dissolvable. But let's keep this thing moving. So Warriors missed the playoffs last season, but have said they are committed to putting a contender around Steph to keep him happy. Jonathan Kuminga,
Sorry. Oh, did I laugh out loud?
it's okay.
Oh, my
Take 100 off a Kenyon's pot.
Huh?
You're getting 100 back for that. Well, I appreciate you. Jonathan Kuminga's emerged as a potential number 2 option, but reportedly the Warriors aren't willing to give him a max deal and will likely see how this season plays out as Kuminga is a restricted free agent so they can match any deal that any other team gives him next summer. Kuminga spent nearly all his minutes on the floor last season playing power forward, setting career highs in points, rebounds, assists, minutes per game, and field goal percentage while starting a career high 46 games. But he may have to shift to small forward this season as Steve Kerr figures out the starting lineup in the post-Clay era. So according to a report from ESPN's Kendra Andrews, if Draymond Green starts as a power forward, the only spot for Kuminga would be the small forward. However, there's uncertainty from some coaches if the fourth-year player can be comfortable at the 3 with this group. So how will Kuminga fit playing small forward for the Warriors this season? And do you guys think he's ready to be a number 2 option on this squad?
The last part of it, I don't know about. You can't, whatever. Being a number 2 option for Steph, whatever. Is he ready to step into, I think, yeah, he's starting 3.
He could be a starting 3?
Yeah, absolutely. He's aggressive. Like, he's aggressive. He's good. He's worked on his game. He's not shy. He's athletic. He got the youth on his size. He has determination to prove himself right now. Playing for a contract.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think he's gonna be fine.
Well.
He's gonna have to guard some of the best players in the league, but I think he's capable of doing. You gotta just talk to him about foul trouble and things like that, because we need you on the floor. I think you had that conversation with him, just his youth and enthusiasm about the game. Yeah. But being a number 2 option for Steph, I'm not gonna put that on him yet. But is he a very capable young wing player? Absolutely.
So Kuminga shot 32% from 3 last season. The season prior, he shot 37%. Both seasons, he was only taking 2 attempts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He shot.
But Steve Kerr said he wants him to have the green light, shoot more threes with this squad. Rashad, obviously you've had some opinions about the situation with Kuminga. Don't think necessarily that San Francisco is the place he should want to be.
It's not.
Do you think he could play the 3 and fill that role and that void for the Warriors this season?
I'm really gonna stand firm on him getting out of the burning house, right? The burning building. But if he gonna stay there, I think he reminds me a lot of Al Thornton. And playing a 6-man role for them, if they would have kept Clay, it just feels bad. It just doesn't look good. Like him at the 3, Clay was supposed to be there, and it just looks nasty now because it's like 3 non-shooters on the floor. Him, Draymond, and then the center. And then you just got Steph and Wiggins.
Pajimski as well. Wiggins also in the mix.
You know what I'm saying? So they're banking on Wiggins to hit
Buddy
some
Hill.
shots. Buddy Hill, they're banking on
Buddy
them.
Hill.
But it's like Kuminga's not if we're gonna say he's a slasher and that's gonna be something that in the league you need and you can get 20, 25 a game off slashing, like show me the other slashers that's doing it, that don't got jumpers.
So the other caveat is it's been reported Kuminga was looking for a max deal in the 220 range. The Warriors were saying, hey, we got about 130 to 155 for you because you're a restricted free agent. We control your rights going into this season. So they want him to obviously improve and play well, but does that come with we were talking about this yesterday on the show. I can't try to rebuild this dynasty giving away all that bread.
Listen, he can play his way into a really, really good contract, or he can play his way into some really good money.
It's one of those horrible situations you want to be in.
You gotta accept his fate.
Right? It's either you take this, how much you trying to give him?
So I think it was like the 130 to 155 range was reported.
130, 155, and you sign that deal before the season, and then you become the starter, right? Or don't sign a deal, and then they're gonna make you the 6 man, and then your value is gonna be tainted to the 6 man price.
Yep.
Right? It's still a business too.
Yeah.
And
You run the risk though of another team not willing to overpay because they already know that the Warriors can match.
The problem with a player like him is
he come out average 25. Listen,
he average 25. Yeah, his value, his price goes up. But it's one of those things is if somebody don't think they really have a shot at you, they're not going to offer you. And they don't offer you, they don't have a counter, right? So then you're stuck going back under whatever deal they want to change it to now, right? So what ends up happening is you need to have somebody else in your back pocket that's going to throw the price and, we'll front load the contract and, get them to jump a little bit.
Unless he averaged 25.
Unless he averaged 25.
Then that number is what it is from goal because he
I
can.
don't know no small forward
No, I'm just.
that don't got no jumper.
He
That's
all right.
averaging over 20.
He decent. I mean,
He
he
decent.
averaged 18 last year.
He decent.
He's the number 2. The problem is he's the second best player on that team.
Yeah, he gonna do well, man.
He gonna ball out. Is either you gonna ball out with 135 to 155, or you gonna come off the bench as a 6 man.
Yeah, he gonna play.
So he averaged 16 last season, shot 53% from the field. A lot of those.
Yeah,
Dunks and
close-
dunks
close
and
to-
layups.
Well, no, he's so
32
based from
from three.
Long as you
one
guys
thing he
know.
gonna do.
He gonna shoot it.
He gonna put that bitch on the deck. He is aggressive.
He's aggressive.
He's aggressive.
That's
It's-
like
And,
this
that- and,
dunks
and if
and layups.
Steph, Steph miss some games,
he gonna put that thing
but
up.
like this, I can guarantee you right now, these next 2 weeks, they gonna be, please, baby, please. They're gonna try to Steph him.
I don't see the development in a lot of these players where it's like, I know it's the no-brainers to hand it to him because he's next in line and he's the most talented. But then it's like, yo, what is he gonna do if Steph if Steph goes down for a certain amount of time, we're gonna bank our future on
the second-
Kuminga
25?
right now.
22 years old?
Right now.
A draft pick.
Hell yeah.
He don't got
Hell
the
yeah,
skill
22.
set. He don't got the skill set for me to bank my franchise on him if Steph go down.
When-
How about this?
Play-
Okay, let's just
I actually go with Wiggins before I go.
let's do it like this. Let's do it like this.
You just said
If
what?
Steph goes down, how much do you think he's gonna average?
Same.
Someone has
The
to
same.
score. Someone has to score the
Same.
point.
I think they gonna
What?
look at Wiggins.
No.
They got Pajemski as well. who-
They gonna look at Wiggins
Okay,
first.
they got
Wiggins
they
is
got
gonna be the next guy.
Who's
that's
the most aggressive player on the
Depend
court?
on Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins walked away, man.
Who's the most aggressive player on the court? So that lets you know who's gonna be shooting all the shots.
Or that lets you know who the defense gonna be keying on.
It don't matter. He's gonna be so aggressive that he's gonna walk into 25.
Or he gonna just walk into 5 charges. Sit your ass
matter.
down.
I've
Your
never-
aggressive ass.
Man,
sit your aggressive
let-
nine. Shoot that jumper. 2
let me-
people pull up.
let-
Why you keep running that dude over?
Let me know anybody where the number 1 option left and number 2 option averaged the same.
Say it again.
Let me know where the number 1 option gone and the number 2 option. If he was averaging 16, the star player who was averaging 30 left, he still averages 16. Never.
He's not a real second
It
option.
ain't that. Who's the second option?
Wiggins.
He ain't been the second option. He ain't been the second option since
Since he was
Timberwolves' second first season.
Which is why he's been waiting. He's been waiting for this opportunity.
No, it's over.
Thank you, Clay.
It's over.
Thank you, Clay. Hey,
that young-
Steph, this our
Man,
time
that
now.
young boy gonna punk him.
This our time.
Our time now.
That young boy is coming in like Anthony Edwards came in Minnesota. I know who's taking all the shots. That's the energy he on. He on the energy.
He Derrick Jones Jr., man.
Oh,
He Derrick Jones Jr.
nah.
Nah,
Nah.
that boy.
Derrick Jones Jr.
No, this is not. He ain't no.
You drive, you slash, you jump, and you dunk.
That's cool.
That's
His
it. And you
mentality-
defend.
Hey, he got Giannis energy. His mentality is.
No, for sure. For
So,
sure.
that
For
right-
sure.
that
But
right-
are you banking on that?
Yes.
As a skill set, are you going to bank and invest on Kuminga becoming the next Giannis?
It ain't about coming in like I gotta pay him. I'd rather pay him now. I'd rather get him with the Steph. Hey, Steph, see you in training camp. You're looking good. How's the foot? I got 44 million for you. Sign it.
What make Giannis is him being 7 foot. This dude is 6'8", 6'7".
it.
He can't play like Giannis at 6'7", 6'8" with no jumper, just
man,
running
he gonna-
around
hey, listen.
trying to run people over.
Listen, if
So
he's,
Kuminga took 3rd most shot attempts on the team last season. Steph and Clay obviously 1 and 2, but Wiggins was 4th. So Kuminga closed.
How many
11
games Wiggins play?
Wiggins played 71 games, 59 starts, but he's averaging 11 field goal attempts a game. Kuminga was averaging 11.6. I'm just saying. But Clay's 14.7 going to need to be redistributed.
And they already said it's going to give that to Baczynski.
Baczynski averaged 8 shot attempts last season. He will be.
His 8 going to be 11. His 11 finna be 16.
Man, I can tell you right now, if I'm them, I'm offering them black deals. I got your 10 Ferraris outside. I got your helicopter. I got your I'm trying to say, listen, if I can bribe him for another $25 million worth of assets for him to sign this deal, if he signs this deal, Golden State is cool.
Cool how?
I got a 22-year-old for $120-something million.
You're in the same position you was in.
Cool. I got at least a future pick who is paid as a second, third option.
Why wouldn't you just rebuild completely?
With who?
Rebuild.
Him, my 22-year-old.
Rebuild from scratch. From scratch.
Now,
he's a star.
I'm not even going to waste that 150 on him.
No, what I'm saying is,
you got 2 good.
Let's treat him like Jaylen Brown.
3, really.
Right? Let's treat him like a Jaylen Brown situation, right? He's good enough to be a great second option, great third option, and then we can get a number 1 option in the draft, let these 2 build together, and he might turn back into the number 1 option. But right now, I know I have a guaranteed second, third option. And if that's at 120-something million, what? 220 kind of put 220. You got to be the first option.
So you saying second option based on the team roster, not based on
not
the
right
talent.
now. Future. Like Steph is going to be done at some point.
No, for
See, by
sure.
the time Steph is done, that kid going to be 25.
Right. So he would if Steph is gone right now with the roster they got now, he's number
He's
one.
He's my number one option, waiting for a number 1 option. He's my number 1 option, waiting for a better number 1
That's
option.
by default though, based on you getting rid of you having no other talent but him.
But guess what? I done got him for second or third option money. Right? See, he's not signing the Jaylen Brown money 300. So I don't got a 300 and a 300.
So you're investing
I got a 155.
You're investing in a third option down the line.
I'm signing a third option right now if I can. I don't think he's dumb enough to sign a deal right now. Not if he's asking for 220. That's why I said
Okay, I see.
I'm gonna try to bargain.
Yeah, because you can use him later to be third option and bring in bigger options.
You get him for 155, he's tradable to anybody. Anybody's taking 155.
That's all I was saying is he's not a 1-2 franchise guy. He's a good, solid third guy.
That's it.
But that's why I'm like, if he's waiting for the big deal, like y'all was saying earlier on, I'm like, yo, jump ship. You can go somewhere else. You don't want the pressure of that being on you.
If I'm going to State, I'm begging he signs it. If I'm his teammate, don't sign it. Right? It's whoever is playing chess the best.
So, question for the crowd: who's gonna have a better record this season, Warriors or the Lakers?
Why would you put us in there and do that? Why would you do that?
Because we have a very knowledgeable crowd.
Why couldn't you just throw
y'all
in
just got
preseason?
Why you couldn't see? Why you couldn't?
We won the first 4 minutes. That's all that
Why you
matters.
couldn't win?
Preseason.
Why couldn't you throw in Houston Rockets or something? Why the Lakers? Why even give that type of energy out?
Because we have a very knowledgeable crowd. Here you go.
Who did y'all say?
Okay, well,
Thank you, Lord.
very impartial, nonpartisan crowd, full of independents. They've all come over to the Lakers side. But quick reminder for y'all, Underdog's got you covered with new specials every day in October. Today's promo is a mystery promo, so head to the Underdog app to check your treat and see what you got. Don't forget to use promo code GIL to get $1,000 in bonus cash. So let's talk a bit about the East, Jimmy Butler, and how that may relate to the Warriors. So Jimmy Butler and the Heat did not reach an agreement on an extension this offseason, with reports Butler is willing to bet on himself this season. According to Shams, Butler will play out this season and is determined to have a big year to set up a major payday when he can opt out of the final year of his deal this upcoming summer.
Can you start it over?
I know you weren't.
I'm sorry, I was keying over here.
I know. I wish I could give y'all the attention.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to read that.
I wish I could give y'all the attention.
You got to read it again. I'm sorry.
Put something in the jar. So I said Jimmy Butler and the Heat did not reach an agreement on an extension this offseason. Reports Butler is willing.
He wasn't talking about nothing. He talking about shit. We
got on in there. Yeah, we missed shit. Okay.
You talking about Jimmy Butler. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Keep it going.
You missed a valuable portion, but like I said, Jimmy Butler, he did agree to an extension. Jimmy in the last year of his deal has a player option next summer. He's looking to get a big payday when he can opt out of the final year of his deal next summer. So according to Sam Amick, the Warriors may be interested in making a trade for Butler to pair with Steph Curry. Jimmy Buckets turned 35 in September. Since joining the Heat in 2019, he's missed 100 regular season games, 7 playoff games. Never played more than 64 games in the season with Miami. Missed 27 games this past season, including the entire playoffs. But trying to keep Steph happy, and I think that's the one thing that we didn't talk about in our last discussion. Everything with these Warriors now is we want to keep Steph happy. Steph said he's committed to winning. He wants to try to get another chip. So you can't be in this rebuild mode if you're not trying to make a move. Y'all talk about the Lakers and them not, bringing the star in, but the Warriors are, I think, in a similar situation. Would Jimmy Butler be a good fit with the Warriors, and how much would he move the needle for them?
Jimmy for Kuminga.
Yep, that looks like.
I know y'all was thinking the same thing. I'm thinking.
If you're Pat Riley,
Perfect.
If you're Pat Riley, you're gonna go after youth. You're gonna go after youth and.
Is he not a young Jimmy Butler? Kuminga?
Well, it's hard to tell right now.
Probably a little bit more. He's more athletic than Jimmy was.
I don't see. I mean, do you see Pat Riley going after anybody else on that team? Right? I want him.
Yeah. Nobody else fits.
Pair him,
Cheaper.
pair him with Bam.
Yeah, with Bam.
Sign it. It'd be.
Yeah,
It'd be a sign. It'd be a straight sign and trade.
That'd be I want to get rid of Jimmy though.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
That's the thing.
I want to get rid of
That's
Jimmy.
facts.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I want to get rid of Jimmy.
It's also,
It'd
but
just be some picks or something. Do they got?
I don't-
Picks?
you run the risk, though, now, Jimmy becoming a free agent.
No,
this
no,
offseason,
they
and him
put-
walking for nothing. So
Pat Riley put
Okay,
his
but
foot
they-
in the sand,
So,
right?
but what have they won? They okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy walk.
Yeah.
I put
Let him walk.
Okay.
I put my foot in the sand.
Okay, I let Jimmy Butler walk.
Leave
He
it,
plays
Jimmy.
hard. I like him as a, but what
We ain't won nothing.
we won that. We made
We ain't won nothing.
doorstep.
You good.
We won.
You know what it'd be interesting because you let him walk, right? Because that is the real decision, right? The real decision is stop signing and trading, right? I know you goofies is scared about, I don't get nothing from my asset. I don't believe my asset has enough balls
To leave.
to lose 40 to 50-some million, right? It's easy to want to leave if I can sign him for whatever he wants and then trade him, but you just walk on, motherfucker. I still got money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Somebody come.
So if
Somebody come in here.
somebody come in. So
Somebody
if
come in.
Jimmy decides to leave,
This is-
because I trust he would just you never know,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, hey, Kuminga, I got this kind of money to throw at you.
But now
In
you
Miami.
run the risk. But you run the risk of the Warriors just matching that.
Oh yeah, so they're gonna sign Jimmy for whatever contract Jimmy gonna want, and Kuminga. I'll play chess on that one.
Yeah,
I
for
don't think
sure.
that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I call Cap.
So whatever money I would have gave Jimmy, I'll just give it to the.
And we got a
22.
year, and he's a year older and a year out.
Yeah.
So it don't. Nah.
So if I'm Miami, I'm gonna just let the season play out.
Absolutely.
Because knowing this, Jimmy's on his contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many games he played last year?
Let me double check.
58?
He gonna play more than that this year.
81.
He gonna play a lot of games. He gonna average.
Oh yeah, he gonna average.
25.
He gonna play about
25.
77.
And he gonna average 25.
So you think they get that trade off before
No.
trade deadline?
No, there's no need.
Nah, yeah,
Jimmy played 60 games last year.
he's playing
Play more than
70. He's playing 77 to 81 games. Cause it's his contract. Yeah, you see, for the first year, he ain't coming with no bullshit here. He ain't fucking
None
around.
of that, yeah. None of that.
Ooh, none.
Hasn't played more than 70 games since 2017. Just
Okay, so he
because-
plays.
What
Hey, that's a long time.
We'll give him
was that his
70.
contract year?
That was in Philly?
Okay, we'll give him 70.
I was with the Bulls.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
okay, we'll give him 70.
He ain't played over 70 since he was with the Bulls.
Can he play 70
Hey,
games?
that man, listen.
He need to play.
That's 10
70.
years, almost. No, about 8 years?
Whatever. Yeah.
Not 7.
Like,
Film.
I mean, it's.
I make that move right away. I don't even wait, man. I make that move early.
But Pat Riley, the same as it's the same. He has the same mindset. I need to go after a dynasty player. If you look at Pat Riley's history, all of his players they're tops.
So they ain't really went
Magic,
after.
Kareem, he inherited Ewing when he came here. He drafted Dwayne, traded for Shaq,
But
right?
who else since then?
Traded for LeBron, right? So you think about the names he goes after. That's where his legacy is coming from. He's going after, GOAT type players. He's going after freak of natures.
But it's been 10 years since he went after somebody like that. 10 years.
So let's talk about the current state of Heat, Pat Riley. After securing the top spot in the East in 2022, he made a surprising finals run as the 8th seed in 2023. Followed that up by finishing 8th last season, getting smacked by the Celtics in the first round without Jimmy Butler, Terry Rozier, who were both sidelined. He didn't have much movement in free agency. Missed out on the Dame, missed out on Drew, missed out on stars. Lost Caleb Martin to the Sixers, who took less money to go to Philly.
Crazy.
And when asked about the decision, he said, being a part of that winning culture and something bigger than yourself is something that draws you in.
Is that it again?
Being a part of that winning culture and something bigger than yourself is something that draws you in. Sixers have not won a championship since 1980.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird statement.
That's
weird as hell.
Statement he made.
It's a get out statement. It's
So is it not Heat? What is the Heat culture?
Yeah.
So,
that don't sound right because the process culture is different.
That's why I said, can you say that again? Like, where's he? You said he went to Miami or he left Miami?
took less bread to go to the Sixers. Said being a part of that winning culture, something bigger than yourself, is something that draws you
Part
in.
of that.
As far as Philly.
No.
No.
Speaking of Miami.
No, I think he said
Speaking of Philly.
Going to Philly.
Yeah, that's why it's weird. What he said.
It caught me off guard too. I did the same thing. Like
winning culture.
You went.
So being a part of that.
I take less bread. He offered me more money to stay.
That.
I know what I'm saying. I'm taking less bread to go to Philly.
Okay, I took less bread to go to Philly.
When asked about the decision, he said being a part of that winning culture is something bigger than yourself. Is something that draws you in.
See, I have a word with that. I have a problem like the word that. If he would have said this winning culture.
It's in reference to Philly.
Going to Philly.
So
I think because he's talking about having Embiid there, Paul George, and all that.
Their thought process in trying to win
putting together a winning roster.
I think they're in championship mode, and I'd rather go win a championship, and we don't know what's going on.
Let me spin it forward.
Like that.
And according to reports,
that's what I said.
according to reports, the Heat believe they are contenders if this squad that they have currently can stay healthy. After the season ended, Pat Riley had this to say.
Wait, hold on.
Contenders.
According to reports, this is not for me. I just merely host. He believe they are contenders if this squad can stay healthy.
Heat.
Think they are contenders.
This year.
But after the season ended, Pat Riley had this to say about the state of the franchise. He's saying, quote, our organization is not about rebuilding. I'll never use the word. We'll retool as if we're rebuilding to try to make it better. We're not going to avoid anything if we have an opportunity to bring in who we think is the critical piece. There's only a couple of them in the league, for Christ's sakes. For the most part, we have to try to control those things we can control.
Bring in who I think a critical piece. So hey, hold on. Our organization is not about rebuilding.
We'll retool.
We'll retool.
And as if
we're rebuilding.
Okay. Yeah, that's called word magic. That's word magic.
Yeah, that's that. I think we should, whoever the president is, I think they should go down there and really check that water out there. Because there's some shit that's been going on with words. We are confused here.
Like you came in a snake. You got this over here so you can grab him.
Hey,
Gotcha.
Like I'm sitting here.
You got the move quicker than that. You got the move quicker than that.
We're not rebuilding, we just retooling.
We just retooling.
It's like rebuilding, but I don't like the word.
I don't like the word. I don't like the way it sounds. It don't sound too good.
But if we keep this same team healthy, we're gonna make the playoffs.
Well, not make the playoffs.
The 8th seed.
Be a contender.
The 8th seed? The same 8th seed?
The 8th seed back-to-back seasons.
Listen, I can't wait till I get that age where I get to be delusional. And then when someone is, I'm probably already that, right? Like
I would say that age is 40.
But I don't understand. Right now, I don't know that I am for me to capitalize on being delusional.
Yeah, monetize off of it.
Yeah.
Get some money off of my delusion.
These press conferences like, they're going to have fun with that one.
As soon as you say
Put
it.
that in your back. Just tricked them, baby. Gotcha.
So extended Bam over the offseason. Like I said, Jimmy betting on himself.
What did Bam sign for?
3-year extension. Let me double check the bread.
So they didn't even offer Jimmy an extension?
No. Yeah, that was the Pat.
3-year, $165 million extension. There was some back and forth between Pat and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Concerns about Jimmy availability during the regular season.
Yeah, this is one of those things where he can sign right before the season.
Who?
Jimmy. They can offer him right before the season. Like, okay, yeah, you've been.
Could.
They could.
Ain't.
Right.
Is Jimmy one of Pat guys? That's the question. Is Pat at this point like, I don't like this mother?
So, you know, Jimmy.
I don't like this motherfucker.
Jimmy known for the trolling media day. We saw it a couple years ago when he had the long braids. We saw it with the emo look, but came as regular Jimmy this year. Said he was all about his business.
I mean, for a guy who plays on the court, I'm pretty sure. And I mean, he does everything what Pat would want from a guy. So
Except for what?
be healthy enough.
Take
but
us-
that can
to take us
but that
there.
can be responsibility on Pat too, in his how he trains and how he practices with players.
Yep.
So that can be, like, I really want to see, like, compared to everybody else, I'm pretty sure they do the most shit going on.
Even before practice.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure, like, they're closer to old school than it is to this new school.
I'm with
I'm pretty sure they still doing what, body fat checking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they doing cardios and doing cardio runs, and they still having regular preseason.
Yep.
Training camp. I mean, regular training camp, 2 days.
Talk about that Heat culture.
No, Heat culture was right there. Go. I'll show you Heat culture.
Can we see the quote
I
again?
study Heat culture. It's that line where it says, opportunity to bring in who we think is a critical piece. That's Heat culture. That critical piece right there. That superstar. Because there's only a few in the league. See,
That's what he
For
said.
Christ.
yeah.
For Christ's sake.
For Christ's sake.
A few. What's
A
a
few.
few? Few's not a couple.
Ooh,
A
it's
couple's
only-
more than few.
Yeah, there's only a few. That's Luka, Ant-Man, Wemby, like Giannis. There's only a few. Those are the guys. That's the critical piece right there. And I don't think he has. And I don't know who's dumb enough to.
Is Bam a critical piece?
No.
3-year extension.
No.
I don't think he is either.
When he talking about critical, it was
No, he
only.
needs somebody that's gonna
It's
put it
only game
Superstar.
changer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
know
what I'm saying. But they've been
somebody-
trying to
But-
like paint Bam as
He's a critical
Miami.
piece for them.
He's a critical
No.
piece.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But in that, what you're talking about, no,
how-
but he's a critical piece for them. Yeah.
No, critical piece is how we look at critical piece.
Yeah.
His wordplay with him.
Absolutely.
It's like,
Absolutely. No,
what was
we know
rebuild?
what he
No, not
means.
rebuild. What is it?
Retooling.
Retooling?
Yeah, we know what he means.
He means, like,
Yeah, we know what he means. Yeah,
superstar.
We need to
we
switch out our
Shea.
star.
So we need Shea. We need. We need.
Jimmy got to go.
Yeah, we
Now,
need one of them guys.
I would. He is, but see, he is a type of dude that will say, all right, look, I'll give you Jimmy Butler and Bam for Wemby.
Woo! Think
Like,
he's
he's-
do one of them? He'll do one of them?
And what's
that-
Pop gonna
that-
do?
You think they'll do that? They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that.
Pop
San Antonio would.
You don't think so?
No.
Jimmy and Bam?
Jimmy and Bam for Wemby?
You don't think they San Antonio players?
I don't think so.
Nah.
Not right now.
If that was
Dallas
what
does it?
Shit, yeah.
Jimmy and Ben for who on Dallas?
Pat Riley, John Morant. He is the only one who'll be like, I don't even worry about that young fella. Your ass to be in
For
this gym.
sure.
You'll be in this gym so long you won't have time to go pop, pop, pop.
You got your own strip club. We'll
He's-
get you a strip club in your basement,
Yeah,
boy.
that's
Don't go
that's
nowhere.
funny too, because as strict as Pat Riley is, if you think about some of the personalities he bring in some wild boys. And they cool, right? And he brung in Gary Payton. He brung in Shaq. He brung in, shit, that was all the same team, right? Antoine Walker,
Yeah.
Posey, like, so he
They too tired to
he
turn
takes
up.
the chance. So it's basically like, what is he gonna do with his pieces? Is he gonna use some of those pieces to go after one of those players?
This is old, though. This Miami format we done seen, it's like they've been rebuilding since they got Bam and then Tyler Hero. And then it's like you add Jimmy. It's like we seen y'all
They just pay some.
But still living off the hype of the finals run.
in the COVID, and even in COVID, living off of the COVID.
I think when they gave Duncan Robinson that money, they
That's
went
it.
downhill.
Because he ain't did nothing. They benched him after that.
What is his contract? His contract's
It
so
was
messed
5
up.
years. It was
He
5.
might-
Whatever it was,
He might have made 40. He might have made 40,000 off that damn.
What was it?
But the
Duncan
number was
Robinson?
90.
5 for 80.
5 for 80, yeah.
was
5 for
80,
80
right?
or
So
90.
he's getting paid 19.4 this year, and he has a player option for
Look
20
at
mil
the
next year.
To do not
incentive.
chill.
No, look at this.
He chilling.
You remember that contract was incentive based.
No, some parts of it, not all of it, though.
That's what I'm saying. What is the base salary of it? Because it was so incentive-based.
So I'm saying only $10 million is guaranteed 2025, 2026.
I'm with you, but still.
But prior to that,
what it was, don't.
I mean, when you looked at it, like, ooh, dang, that's a lot of
But
money.
they gave that to him after the first year, like right after the COVID thing.
Because he went undrafted.
I don't like it.
It's gonna be some.
People would say he went undrafted for a reason.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some.
But he can shoot it.
That's about it.
It's gonna be some. It's gonna be some real big moves.
So could you.
Yeah. I said he can shoot it.
You can shoot too. You can shoot. A lot of people can shoot. Maricola wanted to shoot 100.
Absolutely.
He
Throw him
can
out
shoot.
there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Everybody, people can shoot.
Miami's
Shout
cooked.
out Anthony
man.
Maricola.
Miami's cooked for sure.
Of course.
They are cooked.
all right, well, let's keep this moving. We got to talk about some good news. So Lonzo Ball hasn't
I was
played.
about to say, Big Meech is out.
Big Meech reportedly has been released.
Damn, brother, you better get off the internet.
That is good news.
It is October, right?
Reportedly released. That's was buzzing on social media.
In halfway house.
They go through a party.
Lonzo Ball hasn't played in the NBA game in more than
Bed, boy.
Lonzo Ball hasn't played in the NBA game more than 2.5 seasons.
Oh, where they at?
Comfortable bed.
Lonzo's streak of not playing in more than 2.5 seasons will come to an end allegedly tonight, according to Shams. LeVar's eldest son will make his return to the court for the Bulls preseason game against the Wolves. So Lonzo's undergone 3 knee surgeries since 2022, including a cartilage transplant last March 2023, looking to be the first player to return after undergoing that procedure. But how much do you expect Lonzo Ball to actually play this season with the Bulls?
Anything is better than what it has been. So however many games it is a win for him. Just be smart about it. But any amount of games is a win. So anything is a success for him mentally. And we'll worry about the physical aspect of it later. Just for him to be out there and being able to do it, man. So whatever it is.
Last played January 2022.
Yeah, tonight is his first game when he played for the Lakers. Right, this is like he might tear up. You know what I mean? Like you never know. Like you know, especially when you think your career is over with, and you think that 2022 is it, and for the last 2 years you just been
not knowing.
So this is a big game for him mentally. Today is the win. Like that's what we expect him to sub in and get his first pass off, get his first shot off. Like that's what this moment is about.
Oh, it's a big moment, obviously. Fans of Lonzo here on this couch, just everything that he's dealt with. Didn't know if he was going to play again. There were a lot of reports circulating in these past months. He couldn't walk, couldn't stand up.
I mean, listen, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I've been on the Lonzo train from the start. Big 3, first year. Every press conference was Big Baller Brand.
Mm-hmm.
Big Baller Brand.
I did purchase a lot of Big
Baller Brand
merchandise before the whole fiasco.
LeVar Ball took the ZO2s off his feet and gave them to me. 1 of 1. Appreciate that, LeVar. I know what you're doing. I got you, bro. No black business. I know what we're doing. Father, yeah, all that.
Supportive.
Right? So for him to go down, it messed up a lot of my predictions because I had him panning out better than Jason Tatum. I had arguments about, Zoe gonna be that guy. Zoe is like the new Jason Kidd. He got it. And then, his shot started to dwindle. The Lakers fucking with him and he went to New Orleans and then his path started to get kind of muddy. So now it's just a good time for right now to him to restart, retool. You retool. Retooling on. And take your time, bro. Take your time. Even though you do have pressure, it's not the pressure you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there and get your track back. And I'm rooting for you. I'm always gonna stand on business, no matter what. When I pick you, I pick you. Unless you're Jimmy, I ain't picking you no more. Rolling with them Heat no more.
So before he went down 21-22, he was averaging 13 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Kenyon, like you said, no real expectation other than, hey, man, you back on this court. You done it. But I think we all remain optimistic that it's going to take some time, obviously, but he can
he's
return.
only 26 years old.
And that's, the wild part about
You
it.
know, so it's one of those things is you just,
Got time.
you got time. Like, believe it or not, you got more time than you think you got.
But you know, it's this microwave society. They want it now, right? And to what we said before, and I said it to him personally when I saw him. Take your time, young fella. Like, hey, the same time that because you stated it earlier when we were speaking about rehab, surgery. The same amount of time and energy and focus you put into your game, if you're having an injury, surgery, or anything of the sort, you got to put the same focus, energy, enthusiasm into that rehab.
Facts.
Even more, because you're trying to get back to that. So I think he's been doing it right, man, taking his time, man. He got good medical people around him, and hey, let's wish him nothing but the best in this situation, man. So
For sure.
anything is a success. However many games he played this year, and make it to the end. So
Kenyon, obviously, 2 microfracture surgeries. What was the hardest part of coming back from that second one?
yeah, just uncertainty, man, because you had people before me, ain't nobody ever came back from one. So for me to, unfortunately, had to go into that knife again in that regard. I didn't, during my second microfracture, I don't think I went to the gym. Like, for practice, like, for none of the, like, I probably went to a few games. I don't think I ever went to one, I didn't go on one road trip. I was depressed. I was in the basement, like literally in my basement. I was doing my CPM machine and all that, but I didn't go around. Like, I didn't want to be seen. I probably was, believe it or not, like probably the heaviest I've ever been, like weight-wise, was during that time. I was in the basement, man, but to have solid people, my mom moved from Dallas to Denver with me, to have solid people around, and then just, if people don't know Steve Hess, man, that used to work for the Denver Nuggets, like, he was our strength and conditioning dude. Like, his energy and enthusiasm daily, him just call and check on me, right? Stuff like that. And then when I got back to rehab and just being there in the gym with him daily, and that just lifted my spirits, man. Just being around him and just knowing, you're gonna play again, you're gonna be all right. Just him telling me that consistently went a long way, man. So, but just having to deal with that, and just the uncertainty, man. Not knowing if you're gonna play again because of the horror stories of the surgery. I'm on number 2. Damn, the first one, like, nobody come back from one. So I'm really rolling the dice here with having this second microfracture surgery. So man, it's a mental struggle, and I just reference, and it's the easiest thing for me to reference it, like for me to rehab and all that. If I made it out the environment I made it out of, my childhood, bro, anything is possible. So you gotta reference certain things, man, in order to make yourself fight through stuff. So that's what I did, but it was real. And I know he'd been going through it, man, not knowing and not playing for 2 years. I missed the whole season. I can only imagine missing 2 years.
2 years, two years, 2 summer, all rehabbing.
Yeah, I can only imagine, bro. Yeah, doing all that rehab one summer, then not to be told that you can't play that. Yeah, that's that there deflating in itself. Last summer, right? He rehab all summer, and then you think you're getting ready for the season. And they like, nah, we gon'
one more year.
You like, whoa.
You want to see depression? Take away the sport. Take away the only thing they know
and care about.
Yep.
Know and care, really, really care.
That's why when people are like, y'all don't care, y'all just want to get paid. You want to see how much you can take away.
Take it away.
Take it away. Let them keep the money. Take away what what they've been doing since they was little. See how crazy a motherfucker go. Y'all watching them football?
No.
You took the football away from them, what happened? That's why I said, like, the penalty, like, you think you're correcting a behavior when you don't realize you're creating one. Like, you want to suspend me, what you think I'm about to do now? Yeah. Act a nut.
Yeah.
I need some attention.
Yeah, you give me that.
Like, you took away 20,000 people. Like, I get to go every 82 games, there's 20,000 people cheering me on. That's my rush. You took that away from me.
Yes.
So what you about to say some wild shit online? You know what I mean? I'm gonna say whatever to get these clicks. Tupac is still alive. Seen him yesterday in a car wash. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm crazy. Just hit the like button, goddammit. Because I don't care. I need this feel, and they don't realize, like, when you do that to players, you just gonna send them down that dark tunnel. That's all that happens.
Yeah, buddy. A lot of us don't make it out of it.
No. Been playing since 8 and 7 years old. 20 years, this is all I know. I don't know regular life.
Oh, bro.
I don't know Gold's membership. The fuck?
Damn, Gold's gym.
Shit, I still parking the handicap. With no handicap.
That's a lot of information. Probably
I'm just saying.
shouldn't want to share that on the show.
A lot of them shouldn't be out at the same time. It's like you got a lot of handicap space, especially at the front. That's weird.
It's not weird, bro.
It's weird, bro.
And not until they key your car and leave a note.
I'm not gonna lie.
Rashad,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Bro.
And roll right on by me too.
Swear every time I key.
Have some respect.
Got some key. They key the car like they chicks.
Yo, but they act like I wasn't gonna show up tomorrow to see who parked in this space. You don't think I'm gonna wait this out? I'm waiting this out. I'm stalking this space as soon as you park here.
I'll pull up and just be like, I don't feel like getting keyed today.
I done already got keys. And it's a deep one too. It's like,
yeah.
Took it to the shop. They like, yeah, we can't fix that.
Right. I'll be like, now are they trying to put they key inside my keyhole?
Hey, y'all gotta both put some money in the jar, man.
And they just shaking the whole way? This seems intentional, though.
It's very intentional. I was like, and you wrote a letter. And you wrote a letter.
You caught that? You caught that?
Yes, I heard you. Yes.
Hey, like that's the first time. Like, I know I'm in the handicap.
You hear?
They thought this was their car.
You was like, this is somebody handicapped for sure. They're just sitting here. They mad too. You got my little assistant.
I hate when, to be honest, I hate when it's somebody that's not handicapped arguing.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with it.
You got nothing to do with this. Relax. Did you found the park? That's cool. Like I'm thinking that you wanted to park here and do what I'm doing, and I just beat you to it. But the fact that you are arguing with me over something that you're not a part of, that is crazy. Yeah. That is, move along.
Yeah. No, move around.
No, that's your word. Move along.
Move along.
Now, and the energy you got makes me now want to leave because I just got the paint job.
Just got the paint job.
You know how many hubcaps I lost? They be stealing my what's-the-names in there. The Maybach, they pop them emblems every time I park in the handicap. Boom, like.
Man, they gonna teach you.
So,
they gonna teach you.
Perhaps just don't park in the handicap.
Small solution.
I know, it is.
It's not. No, it's a shorter distance.
No,
you park here, you can walk there. It's right there.
The problem is it's the 24-hour fitness.
Oh, you over there doing it
That's the parking.
Yes,
Everything left is the handicap.
Yep,
Parking it, yeah.
How many times I gotta drive by like?
It ain't even that many handicapped people in the area.
Okay,
It's 8 parking spaces.
It's been 20 minutes. I'm on the timetable.
So let me.
What you been doing for a couple hours? I know what you about to say. I don't know, Kenyon. I don't know why I can't just go in the gym and just work out.
That is.
Still has a gym 6 feet away from us.
That's definitely the first thought. Absolutely. Yes. Ben said it.
Yeah.
Like, you know too many people to not have you a placard. You know entirely too many people not to be able to get you one.
You know what happens? I get it. Someone steals it.
Yeah, they'll steal it.
From where?
They'll steal it from the car.
My car
Who?
to give it to they
Who?
mother.
Oh, you know the people.
No, I know the people.
Does this
As much as I
Mother.
is this someone in the house right now?
They in school. And my shit be shining, because you know, my shit be shining, boom! Gotta walk around, and, yo, give me one of those. Just rent, like, damn. That earphone, yes. Yeah.
And on that note,
I know mine. I know who my thieves are.
let's move on to MostlyFans.
Oh boy.
Presented by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL, get $1,000 in bonus cash, plus all the special Boosttober promos that Underdog Fantasy has. We have a studio audience here, so if anybody would like to ask a question, make your way up to the microphone. But in the meantime, in between time, do not be bashful. Don't make us ask you twice. But we got a question, email question from Underdog user King Picks Jer. Said, what's your favorite in-game celebration? And if you could go back, what would your signature celebration look like? So what's your favorite in-game celebration? And if you could go back, what would your signature celebration look like?
In-game celebration, something I did often. I did that, what was that? It's from Atlanta. It's when you do this, hey.
Yeah.
The lean and snap. Lean.
I did the lean with a rock with a snap, and then I can't feel my face.
So you
Oh,
did
so
that?
dang, they got
I can't feel, if I'm getting hot, I can't feel my face.
the Tony
The
Yayo.
hibachi, heating up.
She was fire.
Yeah, I was.
Did y'all disagree? on something?
Wait, Tony Yo, when did he do that?
In the video.
Out of control, right?
No, I get money.
In the club, he started in the club.
He did that in the club?
No.
That was the first one.
That
I
he did this?
get money.
No,
But so seductive too?
Years later.
no, I thought it was out of control remix.
And So Seductive was Tony Yayo's joint, but that was after,
But that was my favorite one.
yeah, man.
2000.
And then John Cena.
How does
Because I
so
started doing it in
seductive?
2006.
How does
like
so
5,
seductive
6.
start? What are the lyrics?
Yeah, that's after.
So seductive.
No.
Take it to the candy shop.
Nah, bro,
Nah,
from
that's
before
candy.
that.
That's called the candy. That's the
I
candy.
just said so seductive. Take it to the candy shop. That's not.
The name of the song was called so seductive.
That's not a part of the lyric. Like, I'm so seductive.
That's the candy
Take it
shop.
to the
though.
candy
That's the
shop.
candy shop. That's
Huh?
the
That's too candy.
yeah,
First,
that's to the candy shop.
first line of so seductive. I'll give you
What is it?
$50.
I don't
I'm
even
so
remember how the
seductive.
song went.
Take it to the candy. I don't know why I just thought that.
Because that's what you hear. That's what you hear. You're making me hear that. Now that's all I'm hearing. I'm
That's
like, yeah,
all
you're right. I'm like, yeah, no. And
All blank, do you know what this
Like, no matter how many times you said, that's the only lyrics I know.
I'm so seductive. That's all I hear. Candy shop. That's
All
all I hear.
blank?
I'm like, no, you're right, Gil. That's it.
all blank, do you know what this is?
I don't know.
It's one of your favorite words, Rashad.
Yeah, I can't say it no more.
You can't say it no
Bro.
more.
Feel free.
I gotta get gas.
But favorite in-game celebration, and if you go back, what would your signature celebration look like?
No, mine was. Oh, when I was till David Stern stepped in, I was showing my badass yellow boy tattoo.
David Stern not a fan of the.
Yeah, he wasn't a fan. And then slapping the glass when I dunked that thing,
Yeah, your hand didn't hurt after that?
I didn't feel it.
Yeah, I was always wondering that. Because, like if you did a back
If it was a
door.
really good one.
Yeah, you did
oh,
the back door and you
yeah.
dunked it, and then I didn't hear the dunk. I heard it like, ooh.
Yeah, if it was a good one. Yeah, if it was a good one, Maybe during the timeout, I looked down, I'd be beat red, like, damn, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good
Right, then with timeout, it started tingling like that.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
But now when I'm first doing it, I'm swinging off that thing. Nah!
Do we have any questions from the crowd before we?
Putting that badass yellow boy to the
Come
side.
on up.
You know
Come
what
on
I'm
up to the
talking
stage.
about? Then somebody bit my joint, then it's like, I can't have nothing.
If your rookie season was today and you could pick any team that's like currently today, which team would you pick to play on?
Good question.
Say it again.
Like if your rookie season was today and you could pick any team to play for in today's current market, which team would you pick to play on?
If you were an incoming rookie, which team would you want to play on?
Oh, I would've just went-
Portland.
I already knew where your mind was going.
Hey, I'm going with the Portland Trail Blazers, man. I'm going ahead and take my talents down there, man. And
Gil trying to get buckets.
I'm going to work my way up to eventually leading the league in scoring.
Wizards.
Nah, they got Kuzma over there.
Oh, so you're not getting it right.
You don't want to shut rock.
Kuzma look you off quick.
We got one more question. You had a question or you good? You want to come up and ask? Oh, I thought somebody was standing up over there.
Yeah, send me back. Yeah, I'll go back to Brooklyn. Yeah, they're in Brooklyn now, not the Nets. They're in New York. So
Okay, what's wrong with Jersey, Ken?
Just the media
Okay,
coverage
just
at the
making
time.
sure.
I'm
Garden
going to
State?
Denver.
Sorry, just the media coverage.
I'm going to Denver.
You could
Mediocre.
play with Joker in that crew?
I know I'm going to get the ball.
Oh, he's going to pass too?
Yeah.
sure.
He's going to give me the rock.
Well, on that note,
Let y'all play on them sorry ass teams. Looking at y'all. Hey, you can play the good game, man.
Max contract got all the hoes.
on that note, we appreciate everybody in the chat for pulling up. We appreciate our studio audience for trekking all the way out to the
Like
valley.
and subscribe. Like and subscribe, everybody.
Hit your notifications. We back. Notifications. Hit them right now. Turn them on. So when we going live, you know.
Merch coming soon, man. The hats, you checking it out. I know it's fly.
Yeah, someone asked me, and I was like, yo, when you getting the merch?
We have our official in-word counter as well for the day. What do we got?
Yeah. So we only got one.
Only one.
That wasn't me.
That's progress.
It was Ninja.
That was
Corrected. And we're going to run it back.
We're going to find
We're going
out.
to run it back. We're going to run it back.
Listen, you gave your...
The chat called it out
No, I'm
before
saying
he
you like a
called it out.
badass kid, though.
No,
right?
they didn't.
You did it,
They
and then
didn't.
listen, hold on. Let me tell you what you did. I watched you. You did it, and you did this. To make sure wasn't nobody looking at you. And this is exactly what you
You know
did.
what that means? Right? In baseball. Then you check. I look down, that's me looking at the ref. And I'm looking over there at the ref. He's like, save.
Guess what
He
it
said
is?
save.
Hey,
He said save.
Hey,
Nah, because he's a biased ref. He put
went all
it
the way
in for me to
and you
lose.
crossed the plate.
He put the rules in for me
head
to
of that
lose.
bat-
Of course he's going to
the
go
head of
against
that
me.
bat crossed the plate.
It didn't.
Strike.
It said, why? It said, why?
Is there one today?
You only got one. You got one yesterday. You got one today. You said,
I mean, you doing better.
That's progress and
That was
improvement.
progress in itself.
he said he can turn it off.
To all the sponsors out there, you
I'm at
see?
10.
My followers,
don't even know.
my,
We
can't be N-word
my
free.
followers are going down.
I don't even know how I
They
got
come
at 10.
to hear me say it. They like, he gonna say
more
it
than 10?
again today.
Well, guess what? You got to move around so you can go in there and...
You have other outlets where you can.
Nah, it ain't the same, man. I ain't built it on this. I built my shit on this. You feel me? I built this. You feel me?
We know when he gonna say it as soon as the first come. That the second he gonna be like,
Straight up.
I got 100 again.
Yeah, I'm gonna just drop it in there. Go ahead. There you go.
He was in the middle of the month right now.
Underdog. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
It's a little tough. But this has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.